Hello everybody, we're bouncing back to some D&D. I gotta fix this camera, but Dan, if you want to hop to the intro.
Really? That's what you made us stay silent?
Last session here with Adventure Corp, all the characters were granted 5 levels and 2 legendary items of your choice from any source book.
If you ask why it wasn't on camera, it's because it was a personal session.
I'll remind you, I do the recaps. You just
told me to hop into the recap. I'm reading what is canon.
Hop into the welcome.
What you sent me
here.
No,
sorry, hop into the welcome.
Okay,
Daniel,
all right.
Know your place. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Hi,
hey, he did know his place. You told him where to stand.
And I was just reading the thing that you sent me, canon.
Canon.
It's in the city port.
See, I told you we wouldn't
welcome back to Adventure Corp. This is where we do D&D on Mondays from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. Let's get everything.
Oh my god,
here.
are you having a seizure?
Having a stroke or something. Yeah. So the best place to watch us is on Twitch, where we stream mainly. We also do occasionally stream on some other platforms that are being a little bit shitty right now. But if you can't watch our stream, you can catch us on YouTube with our past videos. And if you can't watch at all, you can listen wherever you find podcasts. And if you want to interact with us, the best place to do that outside of stream would be on our Discord. So get on there, you little piece of shit. And that's Discord. Get on our Discord, bitch.
Chat, look what I'm making. I started it last night. This is my...
And don't even dare look at her if you're on our Discord.
Yeah, if you don't look.
This is a Discord. This is a Discord exclusive thing to look at.
This is my little otter. He has really big ears. Ignore his ears. He listens to a lot of things. Consider him a Dumbo story.
He's a gossip, like a gossip.
Runa releases a lot of this stuff on our Discord for none of the clubs that aren't on it.
I heard she floated on him.
That's what I'm saying. Non-Discorders.
I heard they floated near each other, even though Jessica was floating a river next to her.
They were holding hands while they were floating.
Oh, did you hear that he has a shell that she gave him while Jessica gave him just a shell the other day?
Anyways, long part of the story is get on the Discord.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Did you hear about them losing their kid down the river? So sad.
Yeah, like if you want to hear about playing games with us, or if you want to hear what we're doing, or if you want to give us like inspiration or ideas,
New Mario Kart's coming out.
Make friends, get on our Discord.
Please.
All right, folks, let's jump into the recap.
Kick Nightbot. Did Nightbot kick the thing?
What?
When did the Nightbot kick the link out?
I made it, yeah.
Is there a link? Can people see it?
Yeah.
Is it at the top?
Yeah.
You see that link at the top? Click it and get on the fucking Discord.
Everyone's clicking on Alex's post that says links. They're like, he said at the top! He said at the top, guys!
I really like you guys going, yeah, like he can see it. Like him asking questions isn't important.
Okay, but is Nightbot at the top?
Well, no, it's whatever newest is lowest on the list.
Okay, but that's what I mean. Is Nightbot the most recent message?
There we go.
I have pinned it to our chat.
Nightbot is pinned at the chat. Click on the Nightbot. Get on the Discord. This is enough. I've been saying this for like a year and a half. And still we have little people on here not on the Discord. This is unacceptable.
We don't accept non-Discorders in our Discord
Let's
server.
turn your shit D grade to a double D grade and get on our Discord.
And we don't like resonance around here.
Okay, moving on.
Are you a Skyper?
I'm done. I moved on.
Alright. Where we last hopped
Ironically,
on.
I use Skype a lot.
You all were exploring Barry's family crypt. You started to piece together clues as to why Garm was so against Barry learning the art of key severing, noticing that many in his family line died very young. Sylphie drew a sword, a challenge to the goddess of war, and Cyrus spent some time getting to know Garm and helping out around the property. Once Barry's training was sufficiently complete, the party helped Barry in his attempt to change his grandfather's mind and earn his trust. You learned that the death rate for those who practice this art is extremely high. That their first time attempting the art more than likely severs their own key and leaves them powerless, and they die a few years thereafter. Having discovered a lost corpse that you pulled the sword out of that had the art used on it, you guys were able to increase Barry's chances of learning this art, and he attempted it under his grandfather's tutelage, succeeding. After that, we followed you all teleporting down the mountain to once again go and visit Barry's sister's grave and attempt a resurrection. She was brought...
Oh shit, we totally I totally resurrected her.
You did, yes. She was brought back to life and has been laid up in bed. We ended off with you guys leaving her to rest at the house they used to keep.
We really did some good.
So, question.
Ask away.
Barry learned how to sever the key.
Yes.
He can do the thing we need him to do now.
Correct.
He didn't have to take Mantis's thing.
Is there always a chance whenever he uses it that he kills himself?
Yeah.
No, that was a threshold.
As you understand it from his uncle, it is not impossible if you are careless, but if you are cautious, then no.
So it's roughly a 1 in 20 chance.
So the only time it would ever come up is if he had to do it under extraordinary circumstances, like
I don't know, a fight with Wogros.
no, like trying to split his focus between like 30 things, or something's invading his mind, or he's just being careless, like that. But a normal operation by a cautious user, no.
So you mean like dodging a gigantic floating sword, chugging a potion, and trying to sever said gigantic floating sword?
While getting laid.
While getting laid?
By who?
Now maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
By
no,
who?
no, it's like it's a bird thing. It's when
Alright,
you're born.
so I think...
He gets reborn in this fight like a phoenix?
Alright, let's bring it
It's not Barry,
Yeah.
it's this fucking
Birds
the
say that
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, every birthday they're like, I got laid
Hogs.
8 years ago.
Mantis? Oh, no,
Yes.
she's not with us.
She is.
She would be, yeah.
Okay.
Also, Og Majestic Wolfcast, hello. Hello, I'm guessing it's OG Majestic
It's
Wolf, and not
absolutely-
Og Majestic Wolf.
Ogma Majestic.
Ogma.
Is
Ogma
Ogma...
balls!
Is Og Majestic Wolf in our Discord?
You know they're not the Twitch chat. I'm sorry. Sorry, I butchered your name. That's all they're gonna say.
Og
now.
Thanks for coming by, Ogma.
Can you cast compelled Discord join on her?
No, I don't have that power.
You can't cast a spell?
I can cast a spell, but I haven't like programmed the spell to do anything.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, can we just cast, like, for the laws, just compel join
I did
Discord?
it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
I
Ogma?
cast join our Discord.
Yeah, Ogma, if you're not on the Discord, we've just cast join Discord on you, so you have to join our Discord.
Yeah,
Do
we
you
don't
think
make
they're gonna
rules.
want to come to our Discord when we now knowingly butcher their name every time?
Yeah, that would make
Hold
it
on.
even funnier.
Cast silence on Isaac. Thank you.
Oh,
Worked well. So, Ogma, yeah, you've been compelled.
Compel duels. Come fight us.
Alright, okay, so we're hanging out. We got Barry. He can do the thing. You think you can train him up, Mantis?
And train him up enough to fight Wogros? No.
Yeah. Well, enough to do what we need him to do.
Well, I think he's already ready to do what you need him to do.
Okay, can you train him up enough so that he can do that while dodging the sword a few times, so maybe he lives it past the first couple of rounds?
No, it's going to be your job to keep the sword off him.
Have you seen that sword?
Precisely why I can't train Barry in a short amount of time to dodge it.
She's like,
Yes, I've seen that sword!
So there's
why do you
nothing.
think
There's
I said
nothing.
I can't do
There's
it?
nothing you could do to train him in the now that would help him in the fight.
I have much
he
I
already
need to
has
teach him
a
yet.
legendary power attack.
None of
And
that is going to make him capable of dodging Wogros' attacks.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you can, if he can sever it, I can put that sword in a demiplane,
Alright?
and then it's gone. It'll be in a different demiplane than the one that he retrieved it from last time.
Yeah.
Just it'll be one of my other many demiplanes that I have.
Yep.
You just assume that I have an infinite number of demiplanes.
I assume
You just said you have an infinite amount of demi.
I do.
In his own mind.
It is technically finite. You die eventually.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If I don't
But
do
then my
it right.
clone keeps casting demiplanes and clone.
Eventually it runs out. Eventually there's no more.
No, I
Eventually
cast
you're
a
just in too
Mulacrum.
many pieces.
So, okay. I guess technically it could take you 1 day to cast a clone. So if you're an elf with 1600 years of health and you have to cast clone once every 1600 years, hypothetically, you could die. At about the
the thing
same
is-
time the sun dies.
No, every time you clone, you have to roll on the messing with mortality. So eventually your soul...
Not by D&D rules.
No, but by my rules.
Yeah, but you can always succeed.
You could, yeah. Yeah, you could just... But it does get harder the more
Hi,
things you
Wyatt.
accrue.
Slightly, maybe. I don't know.
Hi, Wyatt.
Yeah. Oh, is Wyatt in our
We
Discord?
got Wyatt here.
I believe so.
I think
Just in
Wyatt-
case,
I don't
just
know.
in case, Runa, hit him with a join Discord
They're in
spell.
the server.
They are for
Oh,
sure.
yeah. It's been
Okay,
confirmed.
They
good.
better be.
Wyatt, if you're not
I
in
have
the
my
Discord
best
server,
hopes.
get in our Discord
If I
server.
see a joined server,
Ram says economists developing new ideas under Alex's lead. Don't fail. The great new plan. Just never fail.
Yeah, you can buy my new book at amazon.com/don'tfail.
Oh,
just have
hashtag
to-
never take a W.
Yeah. Watch my TikTok and my morning routine where I get up and don't fail.
Oh my god. Have you guys seen that guy that, like, pours Voss into a bowl with ice, flashes his face at, like, he says 4 a.m. when he has a watch that says 8 a.m. or something, and he, like, does a whole morning routine where his girlfriend hands him every single thing he does, and he's like, this is what rich is, and I use Voss water to wash my face, and then I drink it. But I don't drink the Voss water I use to wash my face. I get a different bottle of Voss water.
of course.
Of
course.
And it's a very important step to know that he drinks Voss water,
Yeah.
because it's in every single fucking clip. He's like, look at my Voss water.
Not promoted at all, though, for sure. Ram also says,
Searching
Alex,
for
art of
class
probability.
one.
Yeah.
Edition.
Lost water doesn't fail. And neither will you.
Barry's sister is going to be laid up in bed for a few days.
I just taking care of her.
Yeah. So you guys are in an extremely small hamlet. Is there anything you guys want to get up to over the next few
It
days?
has a million pillows because me and Jasmine went home and stuffed so many blankets.
It's true.
And pillows.
The royal
The
pillow
tier
too.
2 pillows.
That lady is having the best rest of her life.
Mhm.
She's never had this many
As
fancy
comfortable
pillows
as
in her
she's
life.
ever been. Just if you ignore the resurrection sickness, extremely comfortable.
We're
I
just
keep
really
her-
nice people.
If you pay attention to that, maybe less comfortable than normal.
I keep her comfy.
So, does anybody want to get up to anything or interact with anything over the next few days around
I'm
this?
just gonna practice my martial arts.
Okay.
You know, some fun rituals, very cinematic. A sunset with me silhouetted on a rock, balancing.
Waterfall, like
Yeah.
you sitting under it, falling over your head and
Very
shoulders.
pretty. I got my like silk going. It's like carrying this wooden ball and like this very flowy roller coaster around
Are
me.
you doing the chopstick scene from Kung Fu Panda?
No.
This is an original idea.
Ramses Karate Kid scene. Yeah, no, this has never been used before.
Oh,
Some would say Rocky training montage.
those have men in them. I'm playing a woman.
Also, everyone look at, like, he's got 2 ears,
He's
and I'm
so
defining
cute.
his face a little bit.
I
so-
want to squint his little face. Oh,
What
he's
face?
so cute. No face.
Head? There's no face.
There's a face.
So no head?
He's
So
looking
head?
at me with
I have
eyes
any
of
complaints.
love. Ram says, Otter!
Otter.
Okay. So you spend most of your spare time training, practicing what you can. It will be, I think it's 4 days, because I think you guys rolled...
I rolled a 1.
I think you guys rolled that she wasn't going
She's-
to be sick from the table, so I think it's just the 4 days that come with the
Yeah,
resurrection.
I rolled
Yeah.
pretty fucking well.
Yeah, so it'll be at least 4 days that she is laid up. She has a little bit of, like, she's able to move around, but she gets pretty exhausted, spends most of her time in bed. She spends a lot of time chatting with Barry. You spend a lot of time chatting with her as well. By the end of the 4 days, you will have cleared up her, like, remaining suspicion that you guys are after something from her.
Yeah, we're after something from her brother.
Yeah.
I've already gotten it, actually. Pretty cool.
So, we're gonna skip forward to the end of 4 days. Barry Kalise wakes up that morning, feeling kind of chipper for the first time since her death. Since well before her death, given what took her.
Since her death!
Just cheer up.
Just cheer up.
That's my sequel.
Tis but a flesh wound!
Yeah, my My sequel to Don't Fail, Just Cheer Up. How to Conquer Depression.
Where's my hug?
Yeah.
Oh my-
I would have popped out and
Where's my hug? How to Escape the Friend Zone.
like bought her some clothing.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah.
like a gi, whatever kind of set thing she would have wore for when she was like a martial person.
Yeah, you...
I would offer to tailor it a little bit.
Okay, that's
No.
good, because they're mostly going to be stuff from other people in town.
We can literally pop back to wherever we
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
if
go.
you want to teleport somewhere, then you guys could bring some...
We get
some
good
new
clothing
clothes,
for her.
yeah.
Sophie, so Barry didn't know she could teleport, and ever since she's been given the okay to teleport, has been teleporting like
Twice a day minimum.
twice a day minimum, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And she
Wait,
brings.
why didn't we journey?
There is one confrontation where he's like, so, Mr. Mantis, why did we teleport? You'll understand when you're older. Walks away.
What weapon did your sister use, Barry?
Barry talking to the Mantis.
Do you have a weapon?
Did your sister ever use a weapon?
Oh,
Oh, she's awake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you use a weapon?
on occasion, yes.
Do you have a
bow staff
preference?
was my main one.
A quarterstaff?
Bow staff, yes.
Okay.
That's pretty easy. It's just a stick.
I'll
You
leave
could
her to
get one
just
in the
get one of
forest.
those.
Okay, yeah. You come back with the bow staff, some clothes for her. She will take you up on the offer to tailor it to her. So you tailor it to the weather as well, because you're
Yeah.
kind of jumping temperature zones.
We also
as well.
I also bought her like an adventurous pack with like a
Yeah.
bedroll, some cooking, so that she would have stuff to go do
Adventuring
things
fast.
Okay.
or whatever she wanted to.
Okay.
And I sneakily put 100 gold in her bag.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you've got a whole kit for her though, so she can travel.
Yeah.
if she
I would like to
chooses
try and hairdresser chatter up while tailoring her and try
Okay.
and get all of the hot goss that
About?
she has to share with me. Just anything about like Barry's upbringing or anything that was happening in the town or with like her family or with anything. Like anything she would talk about.
Make me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
At disadvantage, has it been a minute?
A straight roll.
Oh, straight roll. Dang it, that was an 18 with advantage.
Ram just getting the drama from however long she died ago is so big.
It's just don't fail. It's an
Who's
18
this
without
talking?
advantage.
Who commented?
Ram.
For
Oh, Ryan.
Ram.
35.
Oh, Ram. Oh, sorry.
35. So you chat with her. She is very tight-lipped about her family, especially.
Little squeeze.
And it comes out through your conversation that Barry's grandfather told him everything. And you see a lot of anger simmering there when this gets brought up, but that does kind of open the floodgates for her to talk about it, to be open about stuff that she otherwise has been keeping secret for like quite a while. With 35, so she would tell you about her dream to follow after her mother's footsteps. How her mother's footsteps were cut short, like many of the people in her family were. Her mother, though, when she was very young, was extremely talented. Had gotten like quite high cultivation before she attempted the severing and failed. And she saw how it crushed her mother. And she always felt like it was going to be her opportunity to let her mom kind of have her dream through her. Something her mom would only get to experience from the afterlife. But that was kind of like her dream. And then when her grandfather, at her mother, like she was the next in line to do this, and that was the moment that he cut off the inheritance from anybody. She was so angry. Her whole, like, from her telling it, her whole reason for living just kind of ripped away. And so she left with Barry. And then just tells you about like living out here thereafter. They wandered for quite a while before they found this place to live. A lot of it like just in the wilderness. Somewhere along the way she got sick, and then these people, they were passing through here, but they took them in and they're stuck around after that. So that's, unless you have any specific questions, that's what you would get
No,
out of
I'd
her.
be all for it. I struck
Okay.
out on my own, and it went great for me.
Yeah, well, I died.
But you're alive now, so basically you just played the long game.
I guess that's
Yeah,
one way of thinking about
if you
it.
didn't help Barry become who he became, then we wouldn't have, gotten attached to him, and he wouldn't be alive. So it's kind of your own fault that you're back alive.
Maybe
Don't
more
say it's
luck
like a
in there
curse.
than I'm comfortable with. But yeah.
It's a lot of magic.
As you would eventually finish the tailoring, having gotten the whole sordid family history.
I'm done it
Yeah.
hours ago, and just like undoing and redoing the same thing.
You're a fucking Penelope.
Yeah.
As so you getting the backpack would actually bring up an interesting scene, Daniel, when she's asking a traveling backpack. And her and Barry end up in a conversation, and Barry picks this moment, now that she's well, to be like, well, yeah, you got a backpack, so then you have something to take when we go see Grandpa.
That was to me, right?
Sylvie,
No, that's Barry and Kalise talking,
Sylvie
and
is
there's just
holding
this
her face, but
long
she's laughing, and
silence.
everyone's like, I want you to know, like, when she can't say it out loud, everyone else has to hear it. So it's like, Barry's like, yeah, when you go see Grandpa, and then all you want to hear is,
Echoing in your mind.
yeah,
Does Barry hear it?
no. That's why it's selective.
I'm just ignoring that and letting them figure their shit out.
There's like a half a minute of silence before she's like, oh, and then just drops the conversation. And if you guys are sticking around like for the rest of the day to make sure she's on her feet, Barry will probably try to bring it up again, and every time she just like a one-word comment, but never confirms or denies, but no
Is she
talk
coming
about
with us?
actually going. Nobody's asked her yet.
I will walk to her when it's like up my own time and no one's around.
Okay.
And I just be like, hey, now that you're on your feet, we're gonna be heading out. We're probably heading back up to see the grandfather before we head off to deal with our stuff over by Clouds. Let me know if you need anything. You're welcome to travel with us up to the grandfather if you want to.
No, thank you. You've done so much more than enough.
Great.
I really appreciate everything.
Understandable, right? If you need something, let me know.
Right.
You also live with us.
What? Sorry?
You could come move to Clouds with your brother.
We have lots of room.
Yeah, we're picking him.
I've never lived in a city
You
before.
come live with us.
It's pretty easy.
You'd like it. You could learn martial arts there too. It's Clouds. Have you ever been to Clouds?
Yes.
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You want to come to Clouds? Because I don't want to leave you here. What if you just die again?
I don't know. It's a lot. I didn't really have any plans. I was just going to kind of start again here.
Why don't you come start again with your brother?
Are you moving to Clouds? I had
I have many
hadn't
plans.
I hadn't really decided yet, but it's really cool, and there's so many people and so much stuff, and they've got really big boats, and I really liked it there, and they have a big house with lots of room if we wanted to stay with them.
It's your life. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, we're not here to force you.
We've also got the hub. You guys are more than welcome to stay there. It's gonna have training rooms and gyms and stuff.
Well, I don't really have much other than whoever's still around from the community here, so that would be a lot to...
You don't have to pay or anything. You could work. There's a lot more job opportunities in Clouds.
What would I do?
I'm always
Waitressing.
looking for more guards. Do you think you could do a little bit of guard work?
Maybe.
Okay, well here, I'll throw you out this recommendation. I will take you on as a guard staff as long as you want to be guard staff. I will pay you a wage. Your room and board will be covered on top of the wage. So you'll have a place.
Clothes.
You'll have food and a room and board with your wage. And then
See
you can do
Barry
whatever
just
you want.
nodding along furiously at this.
If you want to leave, you can leave whenever you want. There's no contract.
Yeah, we just wanted to help you.
But Barry, are you sure you don't want to stay here? And you can see Barry looking at her, like looking at you guys, and he's like, well, I guess that would be all right too. I could, we could stay. And Mantis just, Barry is my apprentice, and I have much more to teach him. And I travel a lot. We could come and visit on occasion, but it would be easier to see you if you were in the city.
With how,
And you
much,
could stay with us.
with how much they travel and stuff as well, it'd be easier for them to come see where we are, where we have the teleportation and everything.
Each of you make me a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Where's my fucking...
Yeah.
Where's my phone? Roll me a d20 on the thing.
Yeah. I don't think they're really called. An 8.
That's an 18.
Okay.
I got a natural
31.
20 for 37.
31 and 18.
For 16.
You see her looking at the mantis, a long look at her brother. She looks over at you all, and you can see in her eyes, she's not suspicious that you guys want anything anymore, but she's not sure she trusts you guys. And you can see there's kind of that war going on, and something wins out. Whether it's she decides to trust you, or decides to be closer to make sure Barry's not getting taken advantage of. Something seems to win out as she... Well, I suppose it wouldn't be bad to try the city.
I'm going to turn to her and be like, I've got a dad who flies around on a spaceship in between the planes. My mom lives in a place with my other moms. I literally have me and my sister. So the reason I'm offering it to you is because it seems like it's just you and your brother and your grandpa. And if you need a place, you got one. You don't have to use it. You don't have to if you don't want to. But you have it if you want it. Because it's what I would have wanted or needed even if I didn't know I needed or wanted it when I was at your point in time.
It's very kind of you. You're very generous. Thank you.
All right. Walk away.
As her and Barry will have a quiet conversation.
Okay, I'm listening.
You're listening in.
What do I roll?
Nope.
Perception?
Yeah, make me a perception check.
Natural 1. I get so distracted by
Hey,
like a
take your
bug.
inspiration.
I will take my inspiration. But she goes to listen, and then I like to think Lance comes up to talk to her about something, and she's like, I should do that. Okay, goodbye.
Lance bursts in as you're like, ooh, hot. You're like, I want to hear what's going on. He's like, Sophie,
Yeah.
I found the coolest bug.
What?
There's like a bunch of flowers, and I was gonna pick you some, but I found a cool bug.
I want to see the bug.
So he like pulls you out. You guys end up like off in some random field somewhere, looking at a big old beetle.
And then by the time it flies away, I'm like, shit.
Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, I was doing something. Oh no. We're dropping FPS over here.
What?
Okay, it hasn't dropped any frames. It's just a multi-stream error. Bitdefender popped up with like an update thing, so maybe if I close that, we have.
I love streaming issues.
Yeah.
The AI memes.
Uprising? Oh.
The AI memes like Tung Tung Sabuar and Bombadillo, Crocodilo, and all these like fucking memes have been influencing my talk.
Just seeping into your brain.
Your word making?
I literally, all I can think of is when I see something like Tung Tung Sahur. Or, like, every time I see a bomb, like, Bombadillo, Crocodilo. I won't play it. You just have to listen to me.
I really...
Ram is also Bombadillo crocodiloing. He's just dead ass. There's this lead content creator who references it all the time, and I'm brain running.
Yeah, wait. images of an animal not in something they should be in.
It sounds like it's trying to speak like Latin languages all at the same time, but making them up. Uh-oh, stream is disconnected.
I killed Stream.
Okay, I am. Yeah.
I killed Stream.
We're back to live.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I killed. I meme brain rotted the stream and killed it. I told everyone about my tune secure, and the whole stream broke.
Bombadillo.
Crocodilo.
So,
Indeed.
you guys have Kalise now willing to travel with you to the city. There was some mention of going back to see his grandfather.
They need to talk it out between them.
They have a conversation quietly. Sylphie almost listens in and then fails to do so.
I got distracted by
So
the.
I just wait for them to prompt us tomorrow morning
Okay.
if we're going to see him or if we're leaving.
Yeah, they are ready to go the next morning.
So where are we headed to? Are we making a stop or are we going straight?
Well, we still need to convince Grandpa to come with us. So we should go talk to him.
Okay, everyone
I look at the sister.
She is like looking at the ground, looking away as he's saying that.
Okay. Are we on the same page?
Whatever.
Okay. Sophie?
Everyone hold hands, please.
So you all get together. You guys teleport.
She
Do you
doesn't-
have an associated object, or are
Yeah,
we
I
rolling?
picked up a rock there.
Okay. As you all would.
I literally did it for Barry.
Okay. You guys would all appear back in that.
This is her first time teleporting.
Yeah.
No, we teleported before.
Her. Kalisa's first time.
And
No,
this is-
we did before, and she threw up.
That was Barry.
That was Barry. This is
Yeah,
not
that was Barry's
Kalise.
first time.
Kalise has
Kalise
been on her
been-
deathbed.
Has been on bed rest.
Oh yeah.
So
have
this is
been.
Barry's second time and Kalise's first.
She feels like shit
Excellent.
already.
I'm so sad to leave that tiny town with nothing to do.
Barry only pukes a little, and Kalise seems perfectly fine. This Barry's like,
Barry, it gets better.
I don't know.
yeah, it was already
I
better.
don't know how the stream is doing.
Oh,
What's
do
happening?
you want to check?
I see a lot of stuttering around.
Uh-oh, it's saying we're at like 25. Yeah, it's skipping frames. I don't love that.
Do you wanna-
Such a chat?
Do you want to see what the output is doing? Because I streamed on it last, so it's possible that it overwrote things, because that's been a problem before.
Let's take a look.
When did you stream last?
Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Output.
Which is really fun.
No, we're going to have to play more. You just me and you.
I know, we can't have bizarre animals.
It's on the software encoder,
time.
which is, I'm pretty sure, what we want.
Make more time.
Okay, folks, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a few minutes. I'm going to switch over to my laptop, and then we'll stream from there. So, we'll be right back.
Bye.
Bye. We're back.
Tasty and yummy.
Mrs. Kalise was too dead to teleport.
Ballerina cappuccino.
Any second now. Any second now. I'll get my
Yes.
stream back.
This is what's drawn into my brain. I'm gonna say it either way.
Right. So, welcome back, folks. Sorry for that brief intermission.
I killed Stream. I started talking about my brain rot memes, and Stream promptly crashed and died
That's true.
instantaneously.
100% true. That's
I started playing the audio, and Stream crashed.
Yeah, the copyright god saved us, because someone's going to copyright the AI sound of words.
Oh my.
So we come back to Barry having run up only a little this time and being like, yeah, it doesn't get better. I can tell.
And his sister's a tank.
Copyrighted AI
Totally
programs.
fine. Looking at him kind of weird of like,
Ugh.
did you eat something?
But sometimes it gives you motion sick, or is it motion sickness because you stand still?
I think
Like
it is kind of
teleport-
motion sicknessy,
like
right?
teleport-
Like your body moves, but your brain doesn't move,
Like-
but then you're in a different spot. You know when you're in like a massive
I should
yacht
think about this more.
and like your bed is set so that it doesn't sway with the
Yeah.
ocean,
I guess yeah, like
but the
Mhm.
outside kind of moves, and so when you look outside, it can kind of mess with your brain.
This is true.
I feel like I got turned inside out and put right side out again.
Hey, at this time you only.
I've
throw
never had
every
that
Tuesday.
experience without knowing exactly where it was coming from. Anyway,
You guys are here. You guys can try to talk to your grandpa.
Yeah. Let's. What do we say?
Barry, I've tried to talk to him already. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen because of you kids.
He's not going to listen to three strangers.
I can tell you, he gives about 0 fucks what we think.
He looks over at Kalise, and you see his eyes go big. Will you help talk to him? No, I'm not going to talk to him.
I can come help you if you want.
Barry
You
looks
want-
at you with the big eyes, and you can see them watering. Like, oh, okay.
Oh, what is our story? Why do you want him to
nothing.
know? Shut up. He's a cute little bird.
Sophie, you're not helping him.
I don't want him to die here, and he's old. And
All right, let's
You
go.
have
We
to
got
say
it.
that with your words.
I hook him.
You look at him.
I hook his arm and I take him
Say
to the grandpa.
those exact things to him.
okay,
That you don't want him to die here alone and that you love him. That's probably the most important thing you could say.
oh,
You ready?
no, maybe we
Not
should.
gonna go
Now we're
on.
going. I
But he
can take him by the arm.
It's
and-
not. Maybe after dinner,
No, you're gonna pussy
He's
out.
always in.
Hey,
But
hey,
he's always in better mood when he
Barry.
eats something.
Barry, we're leaving. You have time to talk to him now.
Can we just stay like a day or two?
No.
You were here
No.
for a week and you never talked to him. I'm sorry to do this, but as your friend,
You're doing
you
it
just
now.
gotta do it. Or you're not going to, and that's fine.
It's okay
But
to pussy
you
out, but not
have
on our
to
time.
own what you're going to
There
do.
is a vengeful angel coming for Sylvie's life, so
Yeah.
Adalia hits him with inspiration.
Okay.
I have him by the arm. I'm gonna lead him.
But I was like, you've got 10 minutes. Good luck.
Barry's gonna say some fucking words to his grandpa.
This has a 10-minute
Just in
Nothing
case,
gets a
Adalia
birdie
also hit the
attack.
sister. Like, hit the sister as well, just in case she decides to do
Ooh, Grandpa Sita.
She will inspire the sister as well.
Uh,
As you take Barry to go find his grandfather is currently in the shop working on one of the pieces that Daniel helped him get put into position. So you can see him kind of slowly cutting away. He's got like an axe on it, and he's hammering the axe down through something. Hello.
I know it's been so long since we last seen him.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, even. Yes.
He's working with the Cinderhulk. They figured things out.
Yeah. Go away.
Barry has something he wants to ask you.
Barry.
Tell-
I'm gonna hit him.
In his head, I'm gonna go. Tell him what you want first.
You should come. You should come live with us
Tell him why.
because I don't want you to die here alone.
Tell him how much it means to you.
I do want to die here. Alone is fine.
This is Isaac's PC.
so let's try to pull Isaac out of slave leg. He's doing the Iron Man with like the helicopter.
Chat doesn't even know. Chat
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
even
chat, yeah.
know
Chat
the
doesn't even
difference.
know the fight we've had.
Oh man. But I love you. Well, that's good. I love you as well.
He's stone cold. I don't think I can get that.
Tells him why it means stuff to you. This is in his head.
Yeah, you can see with his grandfather's reaction, he is like paralyzed. You're like, and you hear him back. But I did tell him why.
Okay, but how much does it mean? How much do you need him to not die alone? Because it's clearly not for him. You have to make it for you.
But it is for him.
No, it's not. It's for you. He wants to die here.
Never mind.
I
I
also
got back
want
to
to
work.
die
We
here.
stare at each other.
I'm talking.
This is the grandfather not able to hear you, like watching
I
you guys
know, but
communicate.
sorry.
As he's gonna turn back to his woodwork. It is for him. No,
He wants to die here where he's happy. You want him to move somewhere so he doesn't die alone.
Yeah.
You need to get that into your head. This is for you. This is for him in the long run. This is for you. So sell it as it is for you. Do not sell it as it is for him.
It would.
Been like the same family for
I
like
just
years.
really want to have everybody I can together. Well, while we have you.
Oh, hypothetically, yeah.
Oh, his sister's alive.
Yeah, was there any reaction to that? Like she's just standing there with
She
it.
didn't come.
Oh,
Yeah.
she didn't come in?
We revived her.
I'd probably be out like hanging out with her, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah.
As soon as Barry started to like
So just
freeze
could
up,
we
I
have
was gonna...
coached that some of this was more impactful if said by Barry? Like, could we like him mentioning that his sister's alive again and like
Like,
Barry's barely holding on.
I don't know how
I
coachable.
like Sylvie. I like Sylvie being like a mom, being like, no, tell him this is how you do it. And it's like coaching her. Couldn't said,
I'm going to make a persuasion check for
can
Barry.
I help?
I'll give him a straight roll instead of disadvantage because of your assistance. What is the inspiration die?
D10.
Is it a D10?
Yes.
he has the yeah.
That is a 29.
Nice. Yeah, Grandpa's gonna roll against it now.
Jesus, Barry.
Got a 9 on the inspiration
I'm
and an
helping.
18 on the die, and he's got a +2.
I'm helping.
It's the
So
most
Grandpa's gonna roll.
magically like cognizant he's ever been.
G-Pap's gonna roll.
You can see the I just want us all together while we have you kind of hits his grandfather, and there's a bit of like already breaking there, but confusion until you add in the Kalise has been brought back and understanding kind of sink.
We have somewhere you could stay very comfortably. We could find you farmland or like something if you want to live on your own. We got a lot you can do. We got a lot we can offer.
I could put all of you up in the hub.
Put me back here when I pass.
Yeah, we could do that.
You want to be put on your slab?
No,
We can do that. I'm excited.
date put down,
Can do that.
and the house burned down.
Do you want to burn down before you go?
No.
Okay.
Okay, we can do that.
Barry, keep this in mind.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah.
This is your victory.
I'll talk to the grandpa. I'm gonna talk to the grandpa. I'm like, I know you don't want a free ride. What do you like to do? You like carpentry, tending to animals? What do you like? What would you want to do?
Most of my time is taken up looking after the house.
Okay. If you didn't have a house to worry about, what would you like to do as a trade? Or what would you want to do to contribute?
I couldn't mind some gardening.
Okay.
Let's get the card
We do have gardening and stuff that you could do around.
We also made chariots when I was younger.
I naturally.
You see his eyes like brighten up and like we could make that happen.
I'll turn to him. I'll be like, I have two options for you. You could work as one of the garden tenders around the hub.
Okay.
You'd have salary, and your room and board would be paid for as long as you want to stick around.
Oh, I have money. You're fine.
Okay, sure. However you want to do it, you'll have a salary. And then the second thing you could do is, if you wanted to, I have a market. You could have a workshop where you could build and sell chariots if you wanted.
Enough room for racing. Enough room for racing.
There is room for racing. There is probably is there a racetrack anywhere around Clouds?
None that you know of.
I guess what we're adding around the outside of the hub.
I could, you know what? There could be room made for racing.
Well, I suppose I should talk to my granddaughter.
Okay, I'll leave them to that.
I am-
See Barry's face like
I'm,
in the light he would.
I'm chatting to her outside.
I'm gonna turn to the old man. I'm like, "What's the standard size of a chariot racing track?
Depends what sort of event you're doing.
I don't know. Standard events.
For crashing into each other, it needs to be a bit wider, but just a race.
If you could have one that could do all the stuff you wanted to do with it, how big would it be?
Well, have a field in the middle and track going around it about 10 chariots wide at least.
Okay, I'm going to turn to go to Notepad. Look for an area close to the hub where we could have a chariot track put in place with rooms for stands and an inner field, at least 10 chariots wide for like crashing derbies as well as racing. Just give me like a draft and an idea of what it could look like. Just pop the 10 gold, drop it into the chest, and send it off to my assistant.
So you see, you would get a note back essentially being like, "Oh, sir," and then somewhere in the world, "Oh, yes, of course, more random shit out of nowhere. Just what I needed." Hold it up, add it to a stack. With this, like, query is a.
When he's reading it, he's like, don't just put this on the stack and ignore it.
Second letter. Opening to new stuff. Getting wise. Says here, "Oh, you so welcome."
See, I know this guy's in our Discord. He listens.
Also, Ram says, "I'm absolutely here. However, the Marvel Rivals grind never ends if I do not make any amazing, witty, and hilarious commentary." And then Alex says, "It will end when you die. The impact of your witty commentary will live on."
Ram,
It'll end when we play grounded and have a better time.
Ram, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but I will let. He is in the Discord. Okay.
We had this conversation.
Oh no,
Why
that
did
was
they
no,
met?
that was
You didn't check. Oh, you said subscribe. Subscribe.
No, it was
Brownie.
who's the first one that came in? No, it was
There's
a different.
Olga.
Oh yeah, OG. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was OG.
Dogma.
We didn't check Ram. Ram, are you in the Discord or not?
If you aren't,
We didn't check OG either. It was when Ram came in.
Well, yeah,
You
Ram's
asked, and we would've said
absolutely
yeah.
in the Discord.
Okay, is OG in? I think
No.
OG might be.
Well, we wouldn't know. He might have a different Discord name.
All of you, start coordinating your fucking names on Twitch and Discord.
How about we don't leave Dan in the fucking dark?
I'm not seeing.
Who?
quiet. You on the server?
Man, you might be in trouble.
Listen, there's a reckoning coming.
You might be in trouble. So it is 6:59.
Right,
We're going to take a 3-minute break to run some ads to keep the pre-rolls at bay. Don't worry, you're not missing anything. We're going to take a break as well.
We'll see ya.
We will see y'all back in 3 minutes. Bye for now. Hello and welcome back, folks. We return from a short break.
So I guess like once we're getting ready and they've talked, maybe just I'm just waiting for the grandfather and them to come up
Well,
and ask about what they want.
That you're outside with Kalise and you wanted to have a conversation while they were inside talking to the grandfather. She's just sitting kind of sullenly, kind of quietly staring at the ground.
I was leaning against a wall. Very cool, very suave. Are you sure this is your best play?
My best
Sorry,
play?
I have to make a phone call.
Like, I know that you hate him, right?
Oh,
It's here, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
fuck. Daniel found a hanging speaker, turning to talk to Brody, and it got him right in the forehead.
no.
You know it's there, Dan. That's the problem.
So why would he remember it though? Like his head never needs to go there. It's not in the walking space. So my best play.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves, attitude. Right? Like, he did you wrong.
Who are we talking?
Your grandpa, right? If he ends up coming with us, it's a really long time to have to ignore him for.
Are we walking back? Thought you guys could teleport.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna be around.
Barry can go see him whenever he wants.
Us finding to move into the house.
I just feel like you might be better served giving him a piece of your mind. You might be more, like, satisfied with it.
Will you talk to my grandpa at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't really get it. So,
But also, like, do you think it's gonna bug him if you don't ever talk to him? Like, is that gonna get the message
I
across?
gave him a piece of my mind, and I said if he wasn't willing to talk to me about it, I was leaving, and he didn't even come to say goodbye. So,
Well,
Gotcha.
kind of fair
That's
play.
how.
I think I support you.
thanks.
I support myself too. My own money.
Do you do anything fun around here ever? And I'll just like talk about less like
No, she'll-
confronting stuff.
She'll tell you a bit, but she will like eventually just like it's
Yeah.
mostly bad memories at this point, and just kind of like taper off into silence until they start making their way back out. And you would see grandfather stepping
I
out.
swear to God, if Jasmine comes to me later, is like, she's so boring.
She won't even like.
She won't even like tell me her deepest, darkest secrets.
So grandfather comes stepping out with Barry and the rest of them in tow. Looks over at them. Kalise, good to see you back to land of the living.
I also ignore him.
Oh, right. When do we head out?
Now, I'm gonna teleport us. Hold hands.
As he
Is it okay to teleport with old people?
oh fuck! Oh no! You were flat savages, right? When you do the burgers, what are they called? Smash burgers.
Sorry, Dad. I didn't even see him get put down.
All right. You haven't heard anything about it being dangerous to teleport with the elderly. As far as you are aware, unless the only danger is like if you have a mishap in teleporting, it's real damage. It can kill somebody. So if you're doing like non-certain teleports and you're taking somebody with not enough hit points to absorb whatever the damage ends up being, they might die.
Don't mess up.
I mean, like I'm stupid.
Don't fail.
I just asked if old people could teleport.
Yeah, no, it's other than the mishaps, you're good. The grandfather will ask for a few minutes to get a few things together, though.
Lance will help him.
Okay, yeah, Lance goes off with him. He basically puts together a backpack and a bag, and Lance comes out carrying both. So you're ready then? I'm ready then.
Alright, everyone hold hands. Or dinner, I guess.
As everybody gets in around you, and where are you taking us to?
Home.
Okay. As you guys find yourself back in LNF1, you would see Minnow.
Law is rolling in his grave.
That's not my character's name.
Drink. Drink, guys.
Their favorite character's name. Yeah, you see Minnow is like sitting reading at the moment and looks up when you come in. Oh, hello. Welcome back.
But home, welcome.
Hey.
These are our new friends that live here.
Hello, I'm Minnow.
Can you
Nice to meet you.
Sorry,
Hi,
they're at the
everyone.
hub, Isaac. Like, we're setting them up at the hub.
Well, we're at the manor currently.
Okay,
I thought we were setting them up in the manor.
we
I'm
literally.
at home, so I went back to the manor.
It's kind of.
Where are we going?
Because I planned on putting them in our house, but we have a million rooms.
It's sort of up to them.
You-
I have offered Kalise to come live in Lost to the Wear if she wants. If she doesn't want to be around Grandpa, so
Okay.
So we need to have like
It's sort of- it's-
before
yeah,
we
what-
bring him to the
what they're
house. Let's
gonna
have a conversation about what's going on here because I've offered him jobs and stuff.
yeah.
like,
I think they like we're bringing them to the house right now for sure.
yeah,
you-
but let's
you
have a
guys have-
conversation as a party and see what's going on so we don't have FOMO and feel bad.
Right, so sure, yeah. Is anybody attached to where they end up?
I don't think it makes sense to have them at our house.
I want them to live with us. We have
Okay.
so much room. We have a million people here, anyways.
I don't know if Grandpa wants to live with us. Like I think it's more just going to be up to
You have
what
his
they
own
want.
space.
I'm happy.
I don't really want them living
Yeah,
with
as a
us.
player, I'm happy with them ending up anywhere. But I think it makes more sense to let them as their like those characters decide.
Is not the only one who would be interested in living with you guys when he's around is Barry. Grandfather, if you guys talk to him, is definitely getting his own place.
Yeah, we want to get him
Um,
farmland, right?
Well, sounds like he wants chariots and a workshop and stuff.
Yeah, he's
He also said he wanted to tend to horses
He can
or
do
like
that.
animals.
Yeah, we have the stables as well.
yeah, he wanted to do some gardening. So he's probably gonna get himself a place and a workshop. You guys have talked to him a little bit, but yeah, he does
So-
have savings. Like he has enough money to set himself
Yeah.
up.
I'm just saying he could
Um,
have a place at the hub
Mhm.
and work at the stables and have a workshop and everything.
Yeah.
If he wanted to.
Kalise, if is like still figuring it out.
Mhm.
She would probably be a no to living with you guys, but is like still figuring out what she wants to do. So she's probably going to stay with you guys for a little while until she
Yep.
decides where she wants to end up.
Yeah.
Does that work for everybody?
I know.
Had nothing I wanted. So
Well, Barry wants to live with you.
no, he said he wanted to go too. Why would he not go live with his sister? Why would he live
No, I
with
said
us?
Barry is the one who's going to want to live with you guys
Yeah,
when he's
but he's
around.
gonna want to live with his sister. Why is he gonna live with us when he could live with his sister? He's always lived with his sister when she's alive.
Yeah,
She just got resurrected.
Kalise doesn't really want to live with him.
I want to hear this conversation. I don't think you can get away without a conversation because I think Barry's gonna want to live with his sister.
Well, Barry already talked about living with you guys.
He
so
also isn't going to be in town very much because he's like stuck following Mantis around.
He's training with the Mantis, so he'll be staying at our place like a hotel.
he'll be in and out. Yeah.
But
But
isn't like the thing happening this month, so he wouldn't be going anywhere.
no, not right away. Yeah. Just in like long term, he will be in and out. Would probably want to room with you guys because he already said he wanted to live with you guys. He likes you guys. And Kalise probably would have said that she's going to find something for herself. And
Mhm.
Barry was like, "Oh, do you want me to come stay with you?" And she was just like, "No, it's fine. Stay with your friends. We can visit. We've got lots of space."
The reason I offered her the thing at the hub was so that she could have a job in her own space
Mhm.
and not be reliant on anybody
Mm-hmm.
and have independence.
Yeah, she's still figuring it out at the moment. So she will now that you guys are back, likely try out a few shifts working with the guard when she gets a chance and see what it's like. Just pull around town a little bit and see if she finds anything that calls to her or interests her. But she is like very much the last time she made plans for the future, it was where to get buried. So she's very much figuring out like, oh, I suddenly have a lot of years ahead of me, and I'm not really certain what I want to do with those. So she's on the fence at the moment. So at the moment, outside of the regular people, you guys would have Barry and the Mantis staying with you, as she will take up a room instead of trying to find a hotel or a cave somewhere, as usually more style.
Okay.
As Minnow does the introductions and will show anybody to any rooms if needed. Sorry, yeah, I have
Bruna,
something
you're
clean.
good. Like the,
Yes, whatever. Move on.
As you guys are back home, your guests are as taken care of as they can be for the moment. You guys also have Garm with you until he finds a place, but he would be going out in the afternoons looking for a place of his own. He would be considering living at the hub as well. So what's next for the party?
Waiting for Wogros.
Are you go find it?
letting me know how much it's going to cost to build a rack.
Do that later. Right. So you guys can either wait until the next big storm. You guys have time on your hands. If you want to wait until the storms get large enough that with Sylphie able to feel it out with her magic, that you're like, we probably can't afford to let another one of these go by. You guys can take some time to do other things and deal with Wogros then, or you guys have essentially what you wanted to have prepared to deal with him, so you guys could also take the fight to Wogros at any time.
I think we should take the fight to him. We have the sword and we're on the God Claw, so.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're.
How long would it take for me to try and get better martial arts stuff? Like, how much training would that take? How much sort of like time of waiting for new things to come by to try and buy, or
So you can probably look at the auction every 2 or 3 months.
yeah.
Actually training your stuff takes some like actual using of it, and then there's like closed door training you can do with it as well. If you wanted to try to level up one of them, you could probably spend 1 to 3 months, depending on how you roll, working on it to increase its capabilities.
Okay. And then what is the clock on the angry god?
We have no idea.
Above table, I told Runa minimum 2 months, which it has been a week-ish since she grabbed it. So that is sorry, yeah, at the very shortest amount of time, 2 months. But Sirith is a busy goddess.
Lots of people to fight.
Lots of wars to interfere on.
Yeah.
But probably good for us to just think of we have 2 months. That's 2 months to have our prep and we started the fight. Because wouldn't it be awful if Sirith showed up in the middle of the Wogros fight?
We could team up together.
Yeah.
Like, I will fight you. If you want to make it quicker, if you just want to help me deal with this whole problem, right?
So yeah, I wouldn't mind waiting if it gives me time to try and get a little bit stronger and maybe look at another option to see if there's any different
What?
parts that I can
What
find.
level were your merchant connections in Yang at?
They were medium, both of them.
Okay.
Global and the store merchants.
Okay.
Does my thing affect her?
Does that give me any extra having a buddy who
Just like
got a
I'm
place?
So the problem is most of the arts come from Yang, which means they're mostly not coming through the portal. There's not a lot of like outside arts from other dimensions that's pouring in. So the hub is not super helpful here. What I will say is for your medium connections, I'm going to give you 2 rolls. And then for your world connections and having the hub, I'll give you a third. So roll me 3d20s. And just let me know what the highest is.
All right.
because the hub's like a merchant now.
Highest is a 16.
A 16. Okay. A 16. So we'll say you get pretty lucky in that there is a decent. So, okay, I guess I should ask, are you trying to train up an art or buy a new one? Because I guess this only matters if you're trying to buy a new one.
I'd buy a new one.
Okay.
I have an extra slot from leveling up. Kazian's most likely to get
Level up.
the most bang.
We're level 16, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just has to open the slot. He doesn't get to
So
fill
he could get an art to his
a
level.
new art.
I see,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Find them.
let me look here. Where I know I have that document. Wow, this is being super annoying. Could you fuck off permanently? Thank you. I have a thing why does it keep popping up? Oh, I hate Microsoft with a burning passion.
Don't worry, they only own
brands.
everything.
I would say that the alternatives are. You ever use the Linux?
Yeah, I want to set up Linux, but you just can't play a lot of the video games.
You can't do a lot of the stuff that you want to do on them.
Yeah. No, I am. Until more becomes available, I am a little locked in at the moment.
That's the way capitalism's supposed to be, though, right? You can only have one piece for the thing.
Blame capitalism. If some indie company wanted to build an awesome
Apple.
Linux is doing it and has barely anything set up because of monopolies. It's absolutely capitalism's fault.
Yeah.
Prime example.
The inability of young competition to compete is.
Apple makes everything so only Apple can fix it, and only Apple can interfere with it, and only Apple, and only Apple, and only Apple.
So the fact that we can even play stuff on Linux is just because Steam is playing nice.
We need a stronger FTC.
Alex, given you roll a 16 and the connections you have, what sort of art would you be looking for? What area are you looking to fill in on your character? Because there's going to be a fair few that come to the auction. Also that you could get outside of auctions, like working through.
I am looking for defensive stuff, right? If my role in this upcoming fight is to sort of protect Barry and sort of survive the sword for long enough for Barry to do his thing, then I want stuff that sounds like it would be helpful at that. Like,
So helpful at defending Barry or defending yourself?
We were not talking about Barry. Barry's a short-term small part of our thing.
yes, but he's a living person.
No. So
No, I
It does all fall apart if Barry's like, "Who's fault?"
what I'm
Yeah.
saying, what is your build trying to do? Are you trying to defend someone, defend yourself, defend a group of people? Like, what that? I guess that should be more of the question.
That's the question.
I like defending someone. I feel like
Okay.
that sounds cool.
Okay, and you use chain swords.
I have chain
and
swords. I have
your
my
stuff,
silk bolts.
and your bow on occasion.
Yeah, my bow exists, but I don't really use it at all with my silk stuff anymore.
Okay.
Enchanted butt plug.
Enchanted butt plug.
So
Butt plug of bludgeoning.
the main
Butt plug, bulwark butt plug.
Yeah.
the main one you would see from sword users for something like that is something to like disrupt the space around somebody, which can also be used a little bit offensively to stop teleportation and stuff from working.
Yeah.
And make things kind of move unpredictably and make them harder to hit. You could probably, if you're lucky, and you roll a 16, so maybe you could find some lower level arts that take in, like your silk bending is a little bit unique, a little bit rare, so you might find some lower level arts that also let you put them on someone to defend them.
Which I think I have already. Like last time I upgraded my cloth bolts, I have something like that where I can use them to. But I think only on me. Let me see reactions.
It's been a bit since we talked about that, so I wouldn't be certain.
Yeah, just reduce incoming damage. I think just on me.
Okay, so what you would be able to find is probably about the only art for the stuff you use that would fit that category is like the space disruption. So essentially, it would let you slash in an area and make it so that any attacks targeting into the area have disadvantage, but it's both ways, so it's in or out.
Yeah.
Have disadvantage, and that anybody, given the level you could find of that, probably the best one you could find would be that anybody trying to teleport out of that would have to make a saving throw against your DC.
Okay. Sure. How much does that cost?
You got a 16, so you could probably find a sky art of it. So it'll probably be about 10,000 gold.
Done.
Okay. So this is the sky level. So yeah, you would be able to slash. It would cost 1 of your martial points, and you would be able to make a 10 by 10 area that is this like disturbed space area, and it would last Skyrim, so it would last 1d6 rounds.
Okay. Does it do anything if you walk in or out of it?
No effect on you. Like it's uncomfortable to be in,
Yeah.
but no like direct damage or anything like that.
Okay. Does it have to be like from my sword itself, or
it has to be within your melee attack range?
Okay.
And if someone's teleporting, you would be able to use it as a reaction on them.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that for Sky Art, that about fits the bill. Yes,
I like that.
I have something I would like to do as well.
What is that?
I want to try to work with the spell. I call it explosive step, but it's thunder step. And I want to try to learn to do it reverse. So I could do it both ways, where I could appear and have the explosion happen with me, or disappear and have the explosion happen like it normally does.
Yeah.
So I can still take someone with me, either one. But it's normally you grab them, you disappear, explosion.
Right.
I want to be able to grab someone, appear, explosion. Probably not good for the person that came with me.
Not fantastic. I tend to agree.
Yeah. An option.
What level spell is
3?
This again? This is a 3rd level spell. I'm in adventures, so I'm not going to find.
So I wouldn't be keeping. I would just be doing it interchangeably.
A 3rd level spell.
So just to rehash, 10-foot radius, 1d6 rounds. Or 10-foot diameter?
10-foot cube.
10-foot cube.
So you could pick a person.
Yeah, okay.
And then, so Daniel, if you wanted to spend some time in gold on that, you have more than enough time to do that. I would just need you to make me a research throw,
Okay.
and I'll tell you how much it would cost you.
Sure.
Actually, I know how much it'll cost you. It'll be... Yeah, it'll be 3,000 gold.
Okay. I rolled a 16 natural.
16? Okay. You would succeed. It'll take you about 4 days of experimenting and whatnot to develop this spell. So you've essentially created the Thunder Step spell again from the beginning, but with the reverse effect. If it's easier for you to just remember it as one spell, that's fine.
That works, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think Thunder Spell is an instant effect, right? It's not a continuous.
Yeah, it's an instantaneous.
Yeah. So yeah, that is easily handled. Is anybody doing anything else during what is going to be, you roll a 16, is going to be about a month and a half period?
I guess if we have time, I would just keep working with my mirror image.
Okay. You can keep practicing with that.
Is the reaction part of it when just I am attacked or when someone within that range is attacked?
When somebody within your range is attempting to teleport.
Teleport, I can put it on them.
Yeah.
And they have to not.
Bruna, did you have anything you wanted to do?
No.
No burning, no nothing?
No.
Okay.
Like she's put herself out of the situation right now.
Few things are going to happen. One, Garm is going to end up getting a place. He opts for one that is down the road from your guys' map. So he's not in like the like area with all of the big manors, but he's like neighbors with you guys almost.
Okay.
So he would be a street or two.
He did have a mansion.
He did, yeah. And he has all of the family's wealth at this point because the family is now 3 people. So yeah, he gets a nice home in the city.
Oh my god, these 2 birds are gonna be so rich when he dies.
Did he take the offer for the other stuff?
He is at this point just getting himself set up and figuring out the like supplier on this. He is, however, like he has been coming to bother you occasionally to ask stuff about the hub and whatnot.
So I would take him on a tour of the hub.
Okay, yeah.
I show him like, here's where we come in, here's where we're going on. I show him the stables.
Yeah.
I show him the market. I show him like what one of the workshops would look like. Like here, you could have this. You could have all your stuff to make your own thing. Blah blah blah. I'm like, we have access to the fire, the plane of fire. We have access to the. I forgot what else we have access to.
You have a teleportation circle.
And a teleportation circle. And then I pointed over to like the area where I'm looking at building the
next portal.
No, the racetrack.
Oh, the racetrack. Yeah, he's looking around. I'll have to be leveled a bit, but seems fine.
They're getting me a cost on the crew and all the shit. How about this? They're going to get me the plan. I'll give you the plans. You can take a look and tell me if there's anything that you think. You can give me some recommendations. How about that?
Sure.
And, if you want to be a part of it, feel free. You can always bug. I'm going to say Albus. That's
How much did you say the building's costing? And
the buildings.
As you've been around Garm for a bit, and he hasn't committed to anything yet, but with the amount of times he's like re-ask you questions or like bother you about stuff, you have a sense that it's pretty likely he's going to set up some sort of like chariot shop there.
Okay.
But anytime you ask me, I'm not sure. Still thinking.
No, that's fine. The workshop, usually I ask for a commitment to, I think I said about 10,000. I said,
sounds about right to me.
Yeah. I usually ask for a commitment of about 10,000 for the workshop. But you would own it, and then you would be able to, if you wanted to leave, you could sell off your space.
Well, of course, good. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Well, let me know. Keep me in touch. And then, I guess, I don't know what kind of wooden stuff you need, but we do have the store merchants as well, so I'm sure
we're asking around a few niche and local woods and stockers.
Well, if you didn't need anything from out of the way, we do have the access to the store merchants and stuff as well as a teleportation circle, so it'd be easy enough to get some things we don't have around here.
Beechwood's always good.
Okay. Also, I met some of the dwarves, right?
Mm-hmm.
we do have access to some dwarven smiths and dwarven metals as well that I'm made some contacts with. So if that ever comes up too, let me know.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
Feel. I made a little guy. I crocheted him.
Oh, so cute.
He now has a
Yeah.
face.
Oh,
He's an otter.
he's a little dude.
I made him in one night. This was just.
Look at that little chonk tail. Big old tail.
He's a otter that can hold himself up. So the tail had to be a little fat.
Yeah, that's cool. You're learning. Barry is probably going to come bother you, Sylvie,
I like him. Yeah.
At some point through this. So I talked to Grandpa, and he said that we should probably tell my sister about that I
You haven't told her about your art.
no.
You know, the art that literally made her leave the family.
I think she's gonna be really mad.
I would have
Load
told.
a piece of paper.
I would have told Sylvie that we should, under no circumstance, ever tell that. We should just keep it a secret forever, and that's a good plan.
So your grandfather wants to tell her.
He said it should probably be me. Us
Yeah.
who it should probably be us who tells her.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to take her to
Strawberry. How explosive is she when she's mad?
What's her name?
See?
Her name is Kalise.
Please.
Hey, Kalise, we're having dinner tonight. We'd like to invite you over.
She's not really explosive. She just kind of shuts down and walks away or stops listening or doesn't talk to you for years, like with Grandpa. And
Are you
I don't want her to
scared she's
stop talking to me for years.
Then start with that. Be like, hey, I got this cool thing and I want to tell you about it, but if I tell you about it, I'm really scared you're never going to want to talk to me again. So I need you to promise me that you'll talk to me again.
Okay, that sounds really scary. Do you think she won't talk to me again?
No?
It's gonna make an inside check.
No!
I'll make a persuasion.
Do it, yeah.
Because I have sisters that would never leave me.
She says not at all being conflicted about her sisters right now.
Yeah, totally. Sophie knows. 25.
25.
Right.
You can see Barry having a mini panic attack.
The pat is back.
You pat Barry back. He is gonna just like lean into you. Just,
Give her a little.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, it's very scary, but you know what? If
Can you tell her?
You want me to tell her?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm looking at
I'm not going to
Remind
be.
her.
Hey, I'm not going to be very nice about it.
Why not?
I'm
you're
just
very
going to
nice.
tell her you have it if you're going to get me to tell her.
Okay.
So either you tell her and tell her in a way where she doesn't feel hurt and like nice family, or I tell her and I go, your brother has the gift you wanted.
I just really worried she's feeling mad because she was more talented than me, and
I
really
think
wanted-
she's mad because she wanted to like avenge or like be like your mother and didn't get the chance.
I'm not like mom at all. Mom's way more talented than me. I'm really bad at
She's
all the
upset because she didn't get to avenge her mother or be like her mother. She's not upset.
But you know.
Shut up. Voices in my head. If she gets mad, she's just going to be mad. She's allowed to be mad.
I don't want her to be mad.
Well, she's allowed to be. It's something that she's allowed to be mad about. But that doesn't mean she's going to hate you forever. Being mad doesn't mean the end of a relationship.
You're sure?
Yeah. She's going to be a little mad. She's going to be a little pissed. But I know she loves you and I know you love her. So if you tell her in a way where you're like, I didn't mean to, like, this wasn't, like, it literally just happened to me and I was swept up by fate because you were. You were swept up by fate, Barry. And fate sucks ass and balls and dick and tits. So
Ass and balls, dick and tits and ass and balls.
you just tell him that.
Will you come with me?
Yeah.
Well,
It'll be at dinner.
This week.
is she staying at her place or is she in a different place? I can't remember what you said.
She is at your place for the moment.
Okay, so literally, I don't have to say anything. She's here.
Yeah, so we could do it
Hey, I was just walking by and like, hey, dinner's at 6. Minnow, dinner's at 6.
Okay, I will have dinner ready for 6.
Since when do we have dinner at a
What's your sister's favorite
specified
food?
time?
When Minnow cooks it
I
and
don't
she
know.
tells us when dinner is.
Wait,
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
ask her
whenever.
what her.
Minnow,
No.
when do we usually have dinner?
Oh, if you are eating together, then whenever everyone is ready, I kind of try to guess sometime between 7 to 9, but often you guys just eat in your rooms. So I just always try to have a meal ready and then split it up among you. Although often you then request specific things and I must throw part of it away. It
How?
is a little bit of a guessing game.
We're assholes.
I'm used
Minnow,
to
from
this.
now on, you
the
make a
help.
menu and you can. Yeah, but like. Did you listen to what she said and how pretentious that sounded? And sometimes she makes the food and we want individual things and she throws it away and recooks it for us.
I did not ask her to make food before
But we
asking
all have
what I
different
want.
tastes.
No, you just assume her that she would know what you want. And when she doesn't
It's
have it,
fine.
you
We've
go,
known her for a long time,
I don't mind.
and I've only gone once to her face.
meantime, we go back to, oh, okay, to her face. We go to a montage of Jasmine doing. Jasmine is leaving the room.
I don't mind.
It's like
It's like a
auto-tuned to be like the Super Mario theme.
Okay, but
Also, you reliably want sausage, so that one's easy.
sausage rolls, they're more of like a pantry item, not so much a dinner item.
I keep some hot most hours of the day.
That's true. But have I ever been like, hey, I don't want sausage rolls?
Oh, I don't tell you that I've prepared stuff. Just when you ask for stuff, I have it ready.
No, good point.
So you have not had the opportunity.
Okay, well, dinner at what time do you want?
But I doubt that you would say that.
No.
I don't care. 6 is fine if everyone is all right with 6.
Dinner at 6, anybody?
I'll try him.
Okay,
Mhm.
Sophie?
Yeah, I'm always at the dinner table. You guys don't eat at the dinner table. And I've never been allowed to not eat at the dinner table. Unless it's like
I would say
snacks.
I would eat it. I do eat it at the dinner table. I don't just eat in my room.
I have stuff to do.
My family always made it the thing where you have to eat at the dinner table for dinner, or else you didn't love each other.
Salaf complained a lot,
She hated it. So did Socratia.
but she complained much less.
Because she's quiet.
Yes.
She complains more than Slap.
Does she really?
Yeah.
I have not been there for that.
She
I would have no way of knowing.
she always complains because she's like, Mom wants me to be social and I don't want to be social. And I'm like, then don't be social. And she's like, okay, but that is against everything I've ever been taught. And I'm like, okay.
It is ironic because she is being social with you while complaining about being social.
Yeah, but I'm her sister.
That makes sense.
Ugh.
She'd never have this talk with any of you.
Should we probably not invite your grandpa? Hey, probably just
I don't know. Should we?
No.
no, probably not.
Oh, okay.
Your sister Arati is going to be mad. We don't need to make the person that made her the most mad.
If her grandpa's around, she's just not gonna talk.
That's true. She doesn't talk to him.
Pretty cool.
Okay. Dinner at 6.
Is that your fucking role model? Your new role model is the bird that doesn't talk to her grandpa because he didn't want her to learn the death of fucking taking over.
So I am prepping Barry. So, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's just funny.
I am prepping Barry to get more used to things. So every once in a while, as I walk back, I will just engulf him in flame that doesn't burn him.
Why?
So you can get used to Flash
But why here? It's you.
all the time when you don't expect
It's
it.
the dead corner. I expect it now because you always do it on the dead corner.
On the do I? And then I think back, I'm like, I do it on the dead corner.
What dead corn?
Thanks, I'm gonna have to switch it up.
When you come around this corner, you can't see anything because there's 2 hallways, and so you
Okay.
can choose one to hide in. And I don't know which one he's going to be in, but he's always in one of them.
Okay, good point. Later that evening, just so you know, we can lose pop this because it doesn't make sense. I do look in through his bedroom window at night when he's just about to go to bed and light him up when he's in bed like that.
It's not encouragement.
Is my uncle still living with us?
Your uncle would be around, yeah.
Oh,
How did he respond?
To all of this,
Yeah.
he has said nothing. He has been mostly in his room. You would have informed him there's new people staying here, and we're just gonna.
Do you plan on marrying
They're-
the bear?
They're very cute. Don't eat them.
I will hold myself back.
You sure?
I don't eat fish.
One of them is literally named Barry.
I don't eat berries either.
You never know. You could eat anything you wanted to eat.
I want to eat nothing. Right?
Ever?
Preferably.
Real. Me too. Bruna steps into Sylvie's body. We would be best friends.
Keep them out of my room.
They want to go in there.
Look.
Don't they keep them? And I close the door.
Yeah. We shut to a quiet montage moment of like me just like miming the sand and the dying and the things he'll do to you. I point at his door and I'm like shaking your hand now.
And I step out of the room and I'm like,
He will like come over to you and be like, so what's in there?
oh, my uncle.
Your uncle? Oh.
Oh, no. No, do not be excited.
Oh.
He's very mean.
Oh, why is your uncle so mean?
Because he only really likes me. When he doesn't really like me, he does, in his own weird way.
Is he like my grandpa where he is really stern all the time?
That's the word for it. Is stern so much as doesn't think highly of any being that isn't himself.
Oh.
He has a god complex.
Just probably leave him be.
Okay.
He's also made of sand.
If he talks to you,
sand?
Well, technically it's adamantine
Is there
dust,
sand
but
everywhere in his room?
yeah. If you see Stan, don't step on it. And if you see him,
Everywhere or just in the mansion?
in the mansion and around the mansion and on the street.
Like just
I'm not
the mansion?
I'm not
follows-
confident he doesn't also feel any sand anywhere.
He follows, the sand follows him around. So if you look at that lawn, it's a little yellow and green.
the best rule of thumb is if you see the sand moving, get away.
Oh, yes.
Oh, okay.
And if you see sand moving into someone's room at night, come tell me. Specifically if it's Lance's.
Is he gonna attack me at night?
No, but he will attack your nightmares and dreams.
And we just turn around and walk away.
That's why I do walk away, yeah. No, don't walk away.
No, it's fine. Just leave him be. Just avoid him. It's okay.
It's scary.
Somewhere that night, there's a little tent with a fucking lantern in it. Like 2 a.m, Barry just sitting there, huddled under his blanket, like a little tent. Like, what's that?
Can I go check on him?
Yeah, I mean, why? You just see a little like lump with light coming out.
I'm gonna open it and be like, Sid, it's me.
Hi. He like touches you like, are you made out of singers?
Did we really freak you out that bad?
He said that he's going to attack my nightmares. And I didn't get to ask because he walked away, but does he kill you?
No.
Sophie bursts into flame in front of him.
You don't die.
Hi, Cyrus.
Damn it, I didn't get you.
You don't die.
Oh, okay. That's good.
You just
What?
go back to sleep.
I
Oh, okay.
come out into the hallway with like a sleep mask like up off my head in like a silk like sleep gown. Like, what's the screaming about?
We scared him about
I'm
Uncle.
sorry. I just got scared when Sophie came in.
We scared Uncle will eat him.
He doesn't eat.
Oh.
She would just will cackle.
Okay, Barry, you're fine.
He more like disintegrates by rubbing up against it till it like atom by atom.
No, don't have a panic attack, please. It's just I can't send you to his sister. I'm like, can you come over really quick to Barry's room? We kind of freaked him out about something, and you know how to calm him down.
Barry.
I somehow found a glass of wine.
Sylvie?
Just have that nearby and poured in the middle of the night.
Normal people have a water bottle. I have a glass of wine on my nightstand.
It's pretty regular to have like bars and shit if you're rich.
Right, but just have an already poured glass of wine when you're sleeping. It's a little telling. As his
She could have woken up and poured it.
Kalise comes over to check on Barry.
I want you to know Sophie is trying not to laugh, but it's clearly this is really bad.
It goes from you guys being like, "Oh, he just disintegrates you," to her being like, "And how often does that happen to guests? Has it ever?"
No.
Not yet.
Never once.
Barry, I don't think you need to worry about that. I think you're going to be fine.
Just ignore the guy. Just leave him be and you'll be fine.
As long as you're very nice to Sophie.
All of the Sam is listening and waiting for you all to leave. Does he usually spy on guests?
No.
Yes.
Mostly mostly Lance.
Okay, well, I think you're going to be fine. Just go to sleep.
Like looking at both of you like, shut up.
They said it hasn't hurt.
I'm pretty sure he's a
And
perv.
you're a guest. So
Do you want to stay in any of our rooms so you know he does not murder you?
does he like big eyes at Sophie?
Fine,
So
come
he's
on.
specifically-
Lance, we have a guest.
What?
Our kid is here.
Where? Oh, hello, Barry.
Yeah. I can't promise my room would be any less
There's
drunk.
I get
lots
him.
of room on this side.
I get him.
But if you're on this side, Sophie will knock into you.
What do you mean by that?
I call Hunk to bring a cot in.
Hunk does not work there over the evenings
Oh,
because his
yeah.
from home. Mick would be around.
Minnow, we need a cot.
No, it's okay. Get in the middle.
Do we need a cot?
Get in the middle.
I don't want to sleep in your bed.
It's too late.
Yeah, Minnow. Sophie.
I'm tired. This is too
There
much.
is going to be 4 of us. Do you mind if I just sleep in my room?
You
No.
said you wanted to come here.
No, this is Minnow mistaking.
No, Minnow.
Oh.
Get in bed. I think you're telling her to get in bed.
No, it's for Barry because he's scared of Uncle.
Oh, very good.
Can
That
you
is
tell him
probably
that
wise.
can you tell him that Uncle is not going to eat him alive?
No, he doesn't eat, and he's probably not going to hurt you. Even if you bother him, he knows you are Sophie's guest, so you will be fine. You can just go to bed. Okay, well, I'm going to take my own advice, so if we don't need a cot, good night, everybody.
Night.
Yeah.
She makes her way back to her room. Barry is going to crawl into bed with you. Lance will act as a shield between the two of you.
That gets a lot of kick.
I turn and be like, you did not have to get out of bed. You were supposed to be warm when I come back.
Sorry, I'm just sitting inside.
I walk by and Danon bursts into flame as I walk.
Ouch. Stairs.
This is Sarah's favorite thing.
Gotcha.
You see in the flash of light, and it's totally new.
Barry,
Yeah,
he's a
Yeah.
kid. That's not cool.
I've been prepping him.
Yeah.
But you're never going to want to stay in this house. Or maybe have Minnow talk to you. I've heard about how that went.
Good night.
You flashed me.
You really fucked this kid up about my uncle.
Really did. As you all get a long rest.
I love, okay, you know how we had the butcher of Alocran? We have the snake of Genesis, or like the sandstorm of Genesis, you know? Like, we need some folklore song written about him and how he eats the people alive, and how he did this and this and this. And every 5 seconds, I don't do that. That doesn't exist. He's terrorized 3 million towns and killed so many. I looked at him. I left. I didn't do anything.
So I think
Tiny stones up on the
just
wall.
because I remembered this,
What?
Barry and I just want you continuously and regularly puts out a significant amount of money in campaign to spread the Butcher of a Locker.
We know.
Has and always has continued to.
We,
So just when we do eventually come around to that, just remember.
I spend an equal amount of money spinning the song into that it's about Varian.
Private guilt.
So it's like 50-50 on who the Butcher of Lockern actually.
Hard that is like starting up a band of like, yeah, you're pretty good on the drums. Quick
I-
question: which guild are you part of?
Yeah, which Butcher of
Can I-
play the Butcher of Lockern right now?
Play them, and they're guessing like I really need this.
Can I
gig.
start one about
They feel like
Wednesday?
barbarians.
Yeah.
Start one about Wednesday.
Yeah, she's like, when she's mad at us, she's super mean and angry at us.
Mhm.
So they're like starting like against each other, and I'm like, I put a Wednesday one on the table.
Red Hot Fury.
And then I make it look like Gray made it, but in like an unappealing way.
and then they all get like mixed together. So it's like
The Butcher of Wednesday Town. Butcher struck on Wednesdays.
yeah, it's like they're a wizard of the god of knowledge, and no one understands why.
It was a full Wednesday evening. Just over.
See, I have time. We have 2 months. I can do promotion.
We have a month and a half.
Well, no, we had 2 months. It was what he said.
Oh, if you wanted to take extra time. Yes.
I would pay Sylvie to permanency holy weapon on me.
You could. You have time.
How much?
20,000.
No. Right in your inventory, like right on your character sheet right now, it could just be 20,000 vigor.
Yeah, give me 20K.
Well, no, it would be
20K
it would
for
be
the
sorry,
spell.
it would be
So you're
two-
spending 40,000.
if you're paying her 20K on top of it, it would be 40. It's
You're making
20,000.
it sound like
to do
you're paying me to do it.
Yeah, if she's increasing her inventory by
Oh.
20,000, then someone has to
Yeah.
pay
So
the
you'd have to-
20,000 that gets spent
20,000
on
is
the
what it
spell.
costs.
Yeah.
You think like 10,000 for the
Yay!
inventory right now.
I'm also
10K.
going to do a spell, Isaac.
I'll take 10K.
Okay, yeah, Sylvie does have
Holy weapon.
Huh? What do I do?
Yeah, you have time to do that. It's going to take a little more than 2 months because you also need your like 4 days to do your other spell. But the other thing we're going to go to is
I'll tell
dinner.
you. Well, I'm also doing one.
Yes.
So okay.
The other thing we're going to go to is dinner with Kalise and Barry. As you guys were together, Minnow would have a feast set out before you all. Food. She's tried to go kind of wide in the array here to please everybody. As you guys all come in for dinner, and Lance is sitting down, already getting started. Like, what? I'm not having your mom here because we can just start eating whenever.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
I'm walking like 5 minutes late.
Daniel will come and be like,
Took you guys 3 years.
We're getting ready.
we are 5 minutes late,
Your guys' sex doesn't need to happen before dinner.
but it's better when it does.
The sex wasn't happening while dinner was happening.
That was your other option.
This is both of your options.
We were done before dinner.
I don't make the
We
rules,
just
I
had to get
simply
ready.
enforce them.
Where do you learn that? Someone really smart?
I came up with it recently.
Someone really smart wants to talk to you, that's one.
For those who don't know, I'm stealing a Runa line right now. As it will be partway through dinner, somebody will probably have to give Barry a kick in the shins or something.
I sit next to him and
Pinch
he
him.
gets bit by my snakes until he does it.
At some point, you just like lean next to him to whisper to him, but it's really just to let your snakes like say, oh, sister, please, as she turns to look at Barry, you see surprise on her face. She's got a bit of gravy on her cheek, on her like feathers that she'll like reach up to wipe off. Yes. There was something I wanted to tell you. And you have to promise not to hate me, or never talk to me. Okay, well, I promise that I won't never talk to you, my little brother. So I kind of got wrapped up in this whole fate thing, and I needed to be able to do a thing to be able to help them with the thing that they need me to do, and so we had to talk to Grandpa, and we had to help around the house, and then the mantis was teaching me a thing so that I could impress Grandpa because because I'm not good at a lot of stuff. And then we were practicing, and there were
Like, you sat back and I'm like, breathe.
there were
Take a moment to breathe.
there was,
You're Miss Head, so I'm doing like breathing exercises.
Grandpa taught me how to do the severing. Because they need it to stop something from hurting the continent, from wiping out the continent.
Or does she look?
She looks kind of frozen. She still has the same, like, kind of concerned look on her face, like the information hasn't quite, like, reached her yet. And then she puts down her napkin and stands up and walks out of the room towards the front door. Just let her go.
She needs to process.
Do you think she's gonna talk to me when she comes back?
No, she.
As he's, like, full tears just, like, streaming down Barry's feathered face.
I give him a little hug. No, and if she does,
She didn't say anything.
okay, Barry, you need to understand something. She's going to hurt. This is what she does when she's hurting, right?
I'll go out and follow her.
If she hated you forever, I bet she'd go, I hate you forever, I'll never want to see you again. I think she just needs a minute, because this is something that's her whole life. And let's say, in the worst case scenario ever in the entire universe of the world, she says, I never want to see you again, you're the worst brother ever. Hey, worst case scenario. Look at me. Pretty calm emotions. Worst case scenario.
Oh.
Then you can reconnect with her later. The time you guys have alive and together is all the time you need to recover.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing is irreparable.
She just needs to be angry for a little while. I guess. And
She's and I thought she's even angry at you.
she probably doesn't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. That makes sense. Thanks.
You're not gonna remember this, my uncommon emotions, you. But I hope you take a little bit of it with you. Uncommon emotions. I give him a hug. A good hug.
He kind of cries on you for a little bit, but he manages to get his breathing steady. You follow her out the door. She grabs a cloak, and it doesn't look like she's going for a walk. She is like with purpose moving down the street. It takes you all of a minute to realize she is making a beeline towards Garm's new house at this point.
And I'm not like sneakily following her, but I'm also not making an effort to like talk to her at all. I'm just like nearby.
She definitely notices you as she's going. Just like glances at you, but then looks forward and is marching off.
They've built up a relationship enough to where Jasmine knows what's going on.
Yeah. She gets to Garm's house. She tries the door. And it's locked. So you watch her fly up to a window that's a little ajar and like pull it open and climb into his house and shut the window behind her.
I'll just wait outside.
You about a minute later would hear shouting coming from inside, all Kalise's voice. You can't really make out what she's saying, but she goes on for like a solid 5 minutes of like just shouting. You hear her breaking a little bit at the end, and then it gets quiet. Like you hear a bit of like the tears coming through before the shouting stops, and you can't really hear what's going on anymore. Especially with how quiet Garm is, you don't hear like a whisper from his side of this. It is like seconds after the shouting stops that the front door opens and then just gets slammed behind her as she marches out, looks at you. You can see she's got some tears on her face and she's going to wipe them off and then take off up into the air and start flying away.
Which direction?
She looks like she's headed for the middle of the city. She's kind of like arcing over the district that she's in, but she's going either towards the ocean or the middle of the city. Both are in the same direction at the moment.
Okay, I will keep sort of tracing her until I know that she's like
You
safe
can walk
somewhere.
up into the air if you want. You.
I don't want to make an effort to like make her feel chased. I'm just keeping an eye on her and like.
Want to walk low above the buildings. You can.
Yeah.
You can follow after. You'd be able to spot her flying out past the coast. Yeah. She gets to a break line with a couple of big moss-covered stones that stick out of some of like the shallow water here, and you see her just land on them and stare out at the ocean. And then she just sets herself down.
I will like slowly end up sitting on another one,
Okay.
sort of like nearby.
Yeah. Okay. You would have to be on the same collection of rocks as her, but
Yeah.
there's enough of them that you could be like 20 feet away.
And the rocks might be big enough too.
Yeah.
There's a few of them that jut out. They're all kind of connected to each other. You could sit on one of them.
Yeah.
And she is just kind of quietly crying
Yeah.
to herself. And you hear her start to talk to herself as she's kind of processing and working her way through, just kind of like angrily spitting at first. So I'm there. So they don't care about me. They didn't care about me at all. Didn't even care about Mom. She was just a piece of you that you lost.
All I can say is that he really didn't want to.
And you know what? You can also use this yourself. You can steal it or you
He looks like very better than me.
want 500,000 products. What we can do is maybe that you have to look
I don't know. We need to pull a lot of tricks to make Barry seem good enough, right?
Harry's dreams mattered to him. I didn't.
I'm sorry.
And I thought that it was just because that I wanted that. But he was willing to let me go die to not give me it.
It's a good thing he doesn't matter.
And you can talk, we're just looking at the number.
Didn't even say anything. Just let me shout at him. He barely blinked. Should have known he wasn't going to say anything. Didn't say anything when I left.
This is off.
Yeah, you don't need him.
Oh, look how good I did on my own. Just went and died in a hole.
Hopefully find a pony out there where it never stops.
Barry turned out all right.
He's very turned out all right.
Want me to just awkwardly sit in his chair, just like see if people notice?
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. But he said, do you want me to just sit in this chair so you people notice?
Yeah, look, I've been trying to not deal with that, but the client is responding to emails and asking questions,
Yeah.
and I
know how it goes.
Yeah.
and I don't want them making assumptions.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because and then like Jarrett sent them another policy thing, and they're asking me like, oh, what does this conversion mean?
Mhm.
Can you show us what permanent would look like? I'm like, I built you fucking term quotes. Why all is this coming up? Like,
So,
that's for Andrea's parents.
right. So,
Yeah. But I basically just listen to her and keep affirming that he's no one and nothing, and like she doesn't need his approval.
after a while of sitting there, she kind of stops crying. I think I could just be alone for a bit.
Yeah, you know your way back.
Big fucking house.
It's pretty big. Yeah, and I'll leave.
As she sits out there for a time, it will be probably the next morning that you guys notice that at some point in the night she came back. And You guys are having breakfast. Barry is not hyperventilating, but you can see him like trying not to look at his sister, just keep like stealing glances at her. She hasn't talked to him yet. Um, and then there's a knock at the door.
You go get it, or get Minna to get it. You're so right. Minna, can you get the door?
Yes, I can get the door. Mina will come back.
Yeah, I can.
It is
there.
gone.
Okay. Wait, does he tell you what you want, or just put them in?
I let him in, because you haven't kept him out before. Should I have kept him out?
No.
Don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
That is less certain than I thought you would be, but as long as I have not.
Is he,
We're all looking at the sister for it, like.
is he coming here?
You can see her head has like come up, and she's just kind of frozen, confused, as you're asking this, and you're yes, I'm coming here.
Hello, Gordon. What brings you to visit?
Want to have a conversation with my grandchildren,
With us here or alone?
preferably alone. But I've had more personal moments in worse environments.
Except, what do you guys want?
I don't really want to talk to you. I know. I haven't talked properly in some years. I gave you a night or certain things. I thought now would be a good a moment as one would come. Come, man up and let's talk. Oh, that's like we're going to persuasion check. Advantage for government.
Oh,
Yeah, really, that's what I want to hear. Let's just talk because I say so.
Um, that's a 14. As you can just see like a kind of cold fury burning in Kalise's eyes, and you want to get very involved and watch us fight.
What if we're here to make sure you guys don't fight?
Rather no. Kind of hard to get up on, but somewhat fast.
Thanks. You're kind of right.
I'll just stand up and be like, I'll be outside.
Very.
I get up, I go outside, I cast grind, put it in the corner of the room.
Yeah, I kind of look at everybody else like, come on.
My house, I can't say anything about it.
Let's go out. A while later, Scrag Orb appears.
I want you to know, she like sits on the couch, her eyes glaze over, and then there's a fucking snake, like a camouflage snake on the ceiling. You can still see it if you try to look at it.
You would come back to, well, I don't have anything to say to you anyway, so if Barry wants to be here, it's probably for the best. At least someone. He seems to have convinced her to let Barry stay. Right. Well. You're upset with me. I taught Barry, didn't teach you. I'm sorry about that. And, didn't feel good driving you away. But I preferred you alive and distant, who here and dead. And, it didn't work any longer. Perhaps I should have just talked to you anyway. I didn't want to teach Barry. But those friends of his seem to believe in their cause, and you. How much did they have to convince you? I mean, what did it take them? A week? A few days? They have to ask you twice? It took us. We were there for like a week.
I don't know if she answered that very.
A week. And I begged you for months
Speaking to Barry's head, don't bring up details.
He like looks around like,
Don't notice that I'm talking to you.
make me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
I've been really nice to him. I didn't get disadvantage.
This is why you get a persuasion check.
What do you mean? He can't just speak in his own head?
So freaked out.
In persuasion?
Yeah.
34.
With disadvantage?
You're so right. It would have been great because I rolled an 18.
Great.
18. 4. 19.
19. So Barry doesn't do anything. He's like, okay. I paid for months. And then
It's like he's a D&D member now.
I was gonna leave. And you didn't even come to say goodbye. Oh, it's true.
You're right. Anyways.
It's interesting. Well, I just thought it'd be easier for you. You weren't angry with me. It would be better you go than do something drastic here. So I let you go. I mean, I left when I was your age, so it seemed appropriate. So why did you say yes to Barry? You're willing to lose your granddaughter? Couldn't bear to part with him? Here's the thing. It's tough to take him on.
Here's the thing. He actually risks death closer than you.
Barry was all I had. But at the time, you were so red. But nah. Much as I hate reading, his companions talk some sense. They told you what it is they're up against.
I do what?
I don't care what they're up against. So I guess there was a noble enough cause that I didn't have. Because trying to make sure I was happy in the afterlife meant fucking nothing. Mother's dead, but she's happy enough. Fuck you. I don't want to, but
Happens.
if you want to learn, I'll teach you. What fucking changed? You feel bad now? Because you taught Barry? No. No, if it was just that, still be a no. But, while they were around, they found something the family had lost. That increased the odds. Perhaps Barry can tell you, but the odds are still not high. You will probably die in a few years, but how things are going, I'll go first, probably, so be my problem. And maybe we can get along. Barry's sake in the meantime. For Barry's sake? It's for Barry's sake. We can't get along so that it's for my sake. God.
I love her telenovela.
You are a selfish, terrible grandfather. I don't want to learn anything from you. Look. I've got things to get up to. So she gets up and leaves the room. He went about as well as he could. As Garvey gets up and starts to make his leave, and you see Barry just sitting there, like, wide-eyed, taking this in as, we're gonna take a break. We're going to be gone for 10-15 minutes, folks. We're going to run some quick ad break in there, and then we will come back shortly after that.
Yeah, and while we're on our break, you guys can take some time and get on the.
Oh, speaking of which, Andrea, subscribe on YouTube.
Aw.
All right, folks. See you.
I'm happy now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
He just drained his balls.
Oh,
Yeah. Thanks for the
Like
help.
piss.
God.
No, draining your
Greed
balls
is a bad
pissing.
influence on you.
Draining your balls is
That's
pissing.
not how peeing works.
Draining your balls is.
So, anyways, we return
Yeah.
to the end of a rather
I can't believe you guys don't know what your own
climactic
balls do.
conversation
Sorry.
between Barry, his sister Kalise, and their grandfather Garm. That ends with
He is stored in the
Kalise,
labia.
It's actually
actually,
stored in the clit.
actually speaking back and forth with her grandfather, and then making her
This was
exit.
the conversation she had.
And then Garm saying, well, it went about as well as it could, and making his exit as well, with Barry kind of left sitting there wide-eyed. You guys would see Kalise come out and then make a beeline towards her room, and shortly after, Garm come out, nod at you all, and make his way out.
I unscried when
Okay.
they're like.
You just cry out, Barry. The corner. Well, I wasn't done eating, so.
So you go back in.
It's cold.
I can heat things up if you would like.
Yes, please.
Okay. Does anybody else want their food heated up?
I think I'm just all done. I had like 3 bites, so I'm a little over budget anyway.
Flame is slowly creeping around Minnow's back, where she can't see it.
I am going to go heat up the food then. As she goes in and we'll come back out with some food, and shortly thereafter you'll have warm breakfast again. Bailey's just
Dinner?
sitting in there slowly eating. No, he came at breakfast time.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, dinner had happened the night before, and then this is the next morning.
Sorry, can you just catch me up a little bit on what happens?
So
They had their conversation.
They had their conversation privately, but Sylvie scried on them.
Yeah.
To make sure Isaac had a full 3-person
So
conversation.
Isaac kind of talks to himself. Yeah, so they essentially, Garm came to admit that he may not have made the best decision, that the reason he let her leave is because he didn't want her to die, and then she ended up dying anyways. And she was very upset that that he caved for Mary. When he would not cave for her after months of begging and her leaving.
Okay.
And that he came to Barry, and his main explanation for caving to Barry was that despite what he wants to believe, your guys' cause is persuasive, and that Barry was the last person he had left in his life.
Okay.
We didn't get to hear this conversation though.
Yeah,
No, that was-
he shares it.
But we have the body and we have the stuff. So if they do decide if he wants to teach it to her, we can
So you
stack
offer-
the odds.
He offered her, said he didn't want to, but he would do it because there is a way to increase the odds. And she said, I don't want to learn anything from you. You're a terrible grandfather. And laughing.
Okay.
Just
All right.
same direction.
I want to do permanency on arcane eye.
Currency on arcane eye.
I want to put it on a ring, so I can put the ring on and use the eye.
Arcane eye.
You just have a little thing.
The way I envision it is, I put the ring on, the eye appears, I can move it around, take the ring off.
Also, sorry, chat. We normally have conversations about what we want to have done or do in session.
Yeah, this was
We haven't been playing, so we've been missing a lot of the chats.
surprise pop of downtime.
This is literally 2
Yeah.
seconds activity.
Yeah, that should be fine. You could cast it.
Okay.
So you're casting it on. So you wouldn't be able to cast it on a ring. You would have to cast it on yourself. You can cast stuff on a ring that is like normally cast on object. Let me look at.
It's just like on myself. Like, can I activate it and deactivate it? That's the thing. Like, I'm assuming I could build in spell triggers, and I could build stuff into the spell to make it
Kind of. Not like rules as written, but I'm a
Rules
little
as
lenient
functional
on that.
is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Right? It's, some of it doesn't make sense.
Technically, you'd have to, like, if you teleported, you'd have to get the eye to run all the way to wherever
That's what
you
I'm trying to
go.
say. It's ridiculous on some things.
But there are some spells that it just doesn't make sense to permanency. So there is the other hand of like I don't bend everything to make permanency work with every spell. So let me just read it again.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you're casting it on a thing, it should be a thing that would normally affect that. So, like, flame arrow on a quiver of arrows, light on a staff to have it always shed light, stuff like that. The idea of permanency on items is not like it even has a separate section of like here's some things commonly permanency on creatures, here's some things commonly permanency on items.
Yeah, I understand. I'm just
So
saying, like,
you
functions.
could make an enchanted item that has the arcane eye spell on it, and you could make charges for it. But permanency would not function to give you a permanent arcane eye on a ring. You would have to put it on yourself. And if you have more than one permanency, you are rolling on the messing with mortality table. So if you want,
Okay, just so you know, the contenders are like stone skin and stuff. I'm trying to find something thematic and cool.
yeah, I understand that. There's ways to get this spell on something. Permanency is not one of them.
Okay, I will think some more. I will think some more.
So, Sylphie, you're taking time to cast permanency. Has Sylvie taken the time to learn permanency?
Yeah, this is the second thing of permanency. I had a permanency howl.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and add your wisdom.
Roll your 20. This is your item. I won't take the blame.
Indeed.
Roll your d20.
Am I rolling it?
It's
Yeah.
your permanency.
What she's requested of you, roll a d20 and add
If it fails, it's
Sylvie's
not on
wisdom
me.
modifier. 16.
16.
Well, more than you need. So, so that you will succeed. Somebody,
Just wait.
please spend the
We would have
Sorry, I just already did it.
bonus
It was in my brain, like, already
Wisdom.
done. I thought we were talking about dance thing.
21.
21. Yeah, you're good. So yeah, somebody spend the gold, and you now have it permanencyed onto your.
I'm 10 gold richer from this. Sylphie permanency is for a price.
Oh, the Black Phoenix is raiding with a party of 4.
Oh,
Everybody! Oh, incredible Lonnie Phoenix raid! Hey, folks, nice to see you. Nice to see you.
Look at the thing I made that I'm currently
She
making.
is crocheting.
I'm making a little otter.
Trying to hunt down an evil giant.
How's everybody? We're doing good. We are actually at a very weird point of the campaign. They have just gotten back from getting the last piece that they needed to challenge what has become the BBEG of the campaign, and are taking a little bit of downtime in the scant moments they feel they can spare before Sylphie has to duel a goddess of war because she is currently carrying an
I
artifact.
chose the right time to choose this problem.
Ransom.
I could have come
amazing.
back.
Wadi says the
I-
deer thing is very cute.
I could have come back at any time and gotten the sword. I chose the most opportune moment to take this sword. It was right when we have to fight another god.
Yeah. She is essentially throwing her hat in the ring for the position of Goddess of War, which means she will eventually have to fight an actor.
When I'm the goddess of war,
You are able to You are able to claim.
I need to win. I need to win. I need to find a way to
It
win.
is. Yep, that's how it works for us. Is it super easy to win?
You said it's a possibility.
I said it is not impossible. It is extremely unlikely.
Still a possibility.
It is not impossible.
I'm gonna fight the god of war. I'm gonna become the god of war. I am a paladin of beauty.
And then you can go on a
Cleric of Beauty.
Cleric of
You
beauty.
can go on like a revenge rampage and kill every god in the pantheon in like increasingly brutal ways.
Bring my mom back right now, or
Yeah.
I fucking kill you.
Man, someone should make a game about
That's funny because the reason your mom is dead right now is because some god is going to kill him if he goes to the fucking astral sea. So
Who cannot fly in our group?
who cannot fly?
Lance.
Yeah,
Aiden.
Lance needs either his
Zanin has my
seed
boots,
or
so
his
he
flying
can fly
carriage
now.
pulled
So
by
it's
his
just Lance.
seed.
And Dahlia.
Good points.
Uh,
Dahlia has boots.
yeah, Dahlia has boots.
Why don't we get Lance boots? Why is
Lance
Lance?
got his flying carriage that he can hook his
But
horse up to.
why didn't we get him a pair of boots
We
when we
didn't
got
think
everyone
this
else
far
a pair
ahead
of
when
boots?
we
Does
were in the
Lance have
magic
holy
shop.
weapon on him?
No.
Oh, and the holy weapon goes in the weapon anyways.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Lance. No, that doesn't work.
We're really neglecting our boy.
He likes his carriage. He's usually
He's,
in it
yeah,
anyways.
and doesn't his
It was
horse
expensive.
fly?
His horse also flies.
Yeah, so it's like,
He's usually on something that flies. It's just if he's underground or something that he's
oh great, he can't fly underground, big whoop.
big chasm, yeah, it
Jump.
can happen.
Okay, your person that can fly.
Lance with his advantage.
Mario.
Stop the show.
Right. Hey guys, he goes, it's a me. I'm
Lance.
Mario.
So if see invisibility says self, I can't put that on goggles.
See invisibility.
You can put it on can't you put it on like a scroll to put self on, like...
Yeah,
Isn't
so
that
you
what
would
we've
just
done?
make a scroll of like permanency, see invisibility, and then he just uses the scroll.
No,
Yeah.
I want to put it on a set of goggles.
That's an interesting one, actually.
It's like just an artificer infusion.
Technically no, but I would allow it for something like that. That makes kind of sense that the goggles make like a layer of the magic that you look through. It technically falls into the same category, but I'm not opposed to that one. That one,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Anyways, I permanently dispel. I'll let you know when I come up with it.
Sorry. Welcome.
Wait, can Adalia make me greater invisibility? You guys came at the right time. We're doing downtime that wasn't planned.
2, 3, 4.
This high as I can go, I'm a musician.
And it was
Adalia
2 months, so I'll take my money as
Can Adalia make me some greater invisibility scrolls?
She can make you some greater visibility scrolls. Yeah. What level of spell is greater visibility?
No clue.
We should give one to Barry.
He can pay for them. I want some.
But it can...
I always have to ask for
Actually, I don't know if
that.
it matters against Wogros.
He can see it anyways. I'm the one he can't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a 4th level spell, so it would cost her 4,000 gold. The roll is
I would pay for
fairly
it.
easy, and it's going to take her 5 days per scroll.
So
How many
we
do you
have
want?
2 months.
So she could feasibly
8.
make you 8 or 9 if she were spends the whole time on this.
So
And she's not necessarily going to succeed on all of them, but her odds are pretty good.
Did Wogros see invisibility? Have we
It's
used
8,000
invisibility
each.
against him?
No, it's 4,000 each scroll.
We probably
You guys have not tried invisibility against Wogros.
should I spend all my money on greater invisibility scrolls?
I think 2 or 3 is probably plenty.
Oh, if I only spend 12k.
Based on
Four. Give me
based on what
four.
we know
Depending
of
on my
Wogros,
Oh, that's a 20. That's a failure. She would successfully make you 4 scrolls.
One of them is really cool.
So 16k. Oh.
And what were you asking, Daniel? Wogros, by the way, for those just joining us, is a prophetic storm giant who has long been gathering the power of storms to try and turn himself into a god.
But
And he is going to eventually, according to the prophecy that they are part of, pull a storm big enough to wipe a few countries off the face of the map before he escapes.
I have gotten a boon from a god that makes it so he can no longer see me with his future sight, and he doesn't really look with his eyes. So
Yeah, you and some members of your direct line are invisible to the powers of precognition.
me, people directly mean no.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
missed
there's
it.
very complicated rules about that.
That's a rather specific
There's-
rule
there's
about
a
Yeah,
long
facets of
because
your family.
I didn't want it to just go away.
No.
I didn't want it to just be a roll and go away. No, I don't like those boons.
I make the goggles of invisibility scene.
Okay.
Sure.
Very fine. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Wogros can see the
20.
future. He can probably
On the
see
thing.
invisibility. Yeah. 7.
7.
You're good.
He can
Okay.
see invisibility because he would see you be invisible behind him.
All right, so we do
Yeah,
our
like,
2
see the
months
thing
or whatever
happen
we're getting
and
close
know that
to.
you're behind him, you know?
So, to talk about how things go with this family drama that we've been following.
Yeah, because
Um,
This is my
play
soap
out.
opera.
Yeah, play out while we're
Yeah.
Moving on to stuff.
Well, you guys are doing this in the background. Barry has a couple of conversations with his sister. Most of them you guys aren't around for. A few of them you guys would hear when they get a little heated or when you're walking by. But Barry has sucked up enough courage. When you guys talked to him right away, he was, although terrified about how things are going with his grandfather and his sister, at least happy that she talked to him. That is more than he's seen happen since she left when he was very young. And he has been endeavoring to keep her talking. At some point, Garm comes by and drops a book off with her. You said you didn't want to learn anything from me.
Teach yourself, bitch.
There's everything you need to know. Yes.
You said you were for me.
And he would pull a very familiar replica sword off of his belt that Barry had used in his attempt to learn this art, and would give it to her. I have the body if you need it. I would appreciate very much if you made sure this art did not spread to anyone else. And if you're willing, destroy it when you're done with it. But I understand.
And if you die, I can't revive you.
I would endeavor to remain her like confidant.
Okay. You
Like find the time to check in on her and let her.
She is not, as you've noticed, all about talking about her feelings.
Yeah.
You occasionally, when she's angry enough, get like little bits.
Yeah.
At some point, her and Garm have some sort of conversation. Essentially, of Garm saying, "You know what? I make lots of mistakes. That was probably one of them. I did what I did. I would do it again, but it was a mistake. Drove you away. You ended up dead anyways." And that is kind of the tipping point for where she goes from, he ruined my life, I never want to talk to him again. He didn't care about me at all, to maybe he's just an idiot. Like, you know, it gets a little less edged, a little less personal, and starts to accept that maybe he did care about her, and this wasn't just proof that he never really considered her all along. By the end of your guys' 2 months, they have occasional conversations. They can sit at the same. He can come over for breakfast occasionally, and they don't really talk. But he can be around without it being an event. And there seems to be some mending happening of that relationship, but it is still very angry.
Does she seem interested in learning the art at all?
You don't know. She took it. You haven't seen it since. You didn't find it in a trash can or in a fireplace somewhere, but you haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm sort of on the lookout. So if we have like maybe a warning before she's randomly dead one day.
Well, it doesn't kill you immediately. It just severs all your cultivation, then you die a year or 5 later. So you'll have some warning when she's weak and decrepit all of a sudden.
But anyways, she's been told that we can help her to help her back.
And she has not come to ask.
If she decides to do it on her own, then that's her own fucking decision.
Yeah, I'd also try and
She doesn't have to
come
die,
up
right?
with stuff like random things to do that aren't all about like her family drama. So taking her shopping and like trying to stuff.
Is kind of just like Barry was when he first got shown around the city. Like, you see a bit of childlike wonder come back when she's actually out exploring. Otherwise, she's just teleported here, looked around a bit. But like going out, she's like, so many people. It's so big everywhere. And like it's kind of a mirror of Barry, with a little less stuttering.
Now, I'll happily payroll her exploration of the new world.
She is comfortable enough with you guys to not try and find work right away. She is kind of mooching off you guys for a little bit. Figuring out, but she is out trying stuff that she enjoyed when she was a kid. She's like out trying out.
You're bringing her to Biffin's Bowls.
What's that?
I bring him to Biffin's Bowls.
You bring her to Biffin's Bowls?
I'm sorry.
I bring everyone there. It's an recreation. I brought Minnow there.
Are you trying to get her a job at Biffin's Bowls? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't know.
Take her there for food.
But I have like lunch, like a berry. But if he wants a little lady,
she can handle spicy food better than her brother. She is by no means accustomed to it. But she takes to it. Like, you can see she has that first bowl.
it's really good.
And you're like, "Are you okay?" Like you're worried. She's like,
No, I'm telling her it's really good.
"I like it."
Yeah,
I'm like, it doesn't get better.
it's got flavor, doesn't it? The cake really. You want to come back with me? We could get we could get your tolerance up. We'll give her milk.
You give her some milk. And yeah, after her like tongue is on fire, she's like, "No, I really like that. That's very good.
We'll
I've never
build
had that like that before."
We'll build your tolerance.
You get
up.
like a Bipham's
Okay.
high. After you go, your whole body kind of is on fire in like
That's
a
cocked as hell.
like a cat sort of way.
Oh, okay. So you bring her back there a few times. I think you having mentioned to Bitham that she's like looking for work, you would eventually just be like, "What? Still looking?
Yeah.
Damn it, come work here if you need to." And the offer is like out there, but she hasn't accepted it yet. But there's like she might end up working at Bipham's. Is like not out of the cards at this point.
I like it. She likes the food. I like the food.
Saying Rose Thorn Apparel is a much better and less stinky place to work.
As that brings us to the end of our 2 months. A few things else that happened during this time. There have been a few more storms.
I do the control weather every time.
So the first time you do the control weather, almost as soon as you start it, Wogros shows up, accompanied, and he has 3 people with him who cast Dispel Magic.
Hmm.
As you cast your spell,
What was control weather again?
8?
Okay, I can do it 2 more times.
so each time you do it, they don't Dispel Magic successfully every time, but between the 3 of them, manage to keep your control weather
They can
from
try a
ever.
lot
Did you roll
if
for
they
all of
have
them?
spells.
I can just go by odds to know that they have enough for
Roll.
All right.
So what's a fake
so-
game?
So
I
first
am
one
also-
succeeds immediately after one casting.
I'm okay with. I hate it when you just decide it works and then you're like, okay, well this is a fake game, but we're going off statistics.
I have.
Yeah.
So when he does the storms as well, I'm doing my fire thing again.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a plan.
Okay, what's your plan?
Well, I set up a fire, like in our normal place in our house, and when I'm doing like the big huge control conflagration,
Mhm.
10 by 10 100 square, blasting the thing apart,
Mhm.
helping her, taking.
So, for those who are just getting here, Wogros pulls storms off the coast that would be over the water in like a column towards him and absorbs them. So, what Daniel has done in the past is put out a big wall of fire to essentially burn off the storm and slow the amount of actual energy and storm that is getting to Wogros. Sorry, continue, Daniel.
Yeah.
So you're going to do your conflagration, blocking off his.
Blocking it off and
Yeah.
burning the storm away.
What are you doing about Wogros chasing you with his sword?
I will stay there and I'll fight him as much as I can until the sword appears, and then I will try to dodge it and move it around, and then I will just use fire stride into my own conflagration.
So Wogros has come this time with 3 people with him, 3 wizards or magic users of some sort.
Mhm.
You do your conflagration, and Wogros has his sword with him.
Mhm.
And instead of chasing after you immediately, you would hear him calling out, "You're on your final warning."
You got to remember those well. Just to explain, dispel magic is like I'm miles out.
Yeah,
Right.
no, he would go out towards where you are.
Okay.
He would call.
He's on your final warning.
Yeah.
What does he say?
"You're on your final warning.
Awesome. What does that mean?
Stop, or I will kill you."
You're going to kill me.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to do something dirty if he approaches me.
He's just
Take your
staring,
pants
waiting
off.
for you to stop.
The fire's still burning and I'm behind it, so I'm obscured from him.
Okay. Then he is going to send his sword out towards
Okay.
you.
Can his sword see? And how does it target me?
He uses his precognition to target you.
He uses his future
So
sight,
he
so
can
never has
just see.
disadvantage.
Like, how does it work? How can he see? Is what
So
I'm saying.
he essentially throws his sword out at the fire,
Mhm.
but before he throws it, he knows if it's going to hit if he throws it in that direction or not.
Okay, so he looks
He just
at.
picks the direction that when he throws it that way, it hits something.
Okay.
And then the direction that he sees at the end of it, you skewered by his sword and your spell
Okay.
ending.
So just like he has the ability to look at a 100 by 100 square, 5 of like it would be 10 by whatever, 100 foot by 100 foot square, and he has the time to look at all of them.
Yeah,
Send it out.
Wogros is able to see which throw is going to connect with somebody. It is not like he doesn't have to sit and ruminate over it. He can just see which one is going to connect.
Okay. All right.
That's
Sounds
why
good.
my thing's so strong is he can't see me at all.
He doesn't know.
So, if you are not stopping, he's going to throw his sword out towards you.
How far are they from me?
Well, you said you were going to react if he got within a certain distance, and so what distance was that he would get into that he would react?
500 feet.
500, so he would be 510 feet away.
Okay, so he's sending the sword out. That's okay. Then I would, as I'm going, the fire's going to come with me.
Okay.
This fire. I wait till the sword is like by me.
Okay.
Where are these spellcasters in relation to him?
He would have left them like up in the air wherever he brought them from when he came to confront you. So depending on how far away you were from things, they're probably like 1,500 feet, somewhere around that range from you guys.
Okay, so they didn't come with him.
No, they're doing their dispel magic thing. I rolled 2 of them. It was a success and a nat 20. I have one more. Well, that's maybe one more. That is a failure. That's going to cost them another slot. That is a failure. That's going to cost them.
Okay, so you know what? Fuck it. Let's do this.
That's a success.
When
I get a while.
when these spells go, when his sword gets near me, I bamf over beside him.
Okay.
When I'm waiting till his sword is like by me.
Okay.
So I'm dimensioning going over by him.
Okay.
And I am going to hit him with a plane of travel.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and roll the hit with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because he has precognition.
Okay. 18 and a 16 plus whatever that would be. I gotta figure out what my. That's 26 and a 28.
Those will both hit, and then he needs to make what kind of saving?
He needs to make a. I don't. Is it charisma?
I think it's charisma.
I'm pretty sure.
But I'm heightening it, by the way.
Heightening it. Okay, so he has disadvantage, which makes it a straight roll. I think.
He has advantage on charisma saves.
I don't know.
Precognition wouldn't have anything to do with the save.
Foresight is on everything.
Yeah. So he would have advantage.
So it's a straight roll.
But how would you have a roll on something like that's just a magic
It's just
ability?
what the spell is.
Because they see it coming, right?
Yeah.
So they can react
Okay,
in
but
the
you
best
can't-
possible way.
You could see a fireball coming, and it would still be a fireball coming.
Right,
It doesn't
like,
get rid of the
your-
threat.
Your average person is like, I think the fireball's going to explode there. I'm going to hide behind this, and someone with precognition is like, it's going to explode exactly there.
It is.
Behind
It is
there,
a
this much will
difficult
hit me.
thing to do.
If it's a ability like a saving throw, how do you improve your saving
The
throw?
mental ones are a little bit.
Yeah, how the fuck do you?
But-
The thing that saving throws encapsulate is how good you are at avoiding a certain kind of thing. How strong is your will to resist the mind control? How good are you
that
at
has
dodging
nothing
out
to
of the
do
way?
with precognition.
Let me explain. Right. So saving throws abstract your ability to react to something that's happening to you. Right? And what's rolled into that is like, do you make the right decision? How quick are you at like doing the thing, whatever it's based off of? What precognition lets you do is know that you're making the best decision you can physically. And of your options, pick the one that turns out best for you.
So you just choose, you win, and then that's it. That's how he
You
goes.
choose to react in the way that's most
He's gonna win
advantageous to you.
every single thing because he can pre-see that he
No,
wins.
he has
he has
advantage.
So
So
if your fireball goes off, there might not be anywhere good to hide, but of the places there are to hide, he picks the best one. You're trying to attack him with your mind. He knows before it happens. He toughens up his mental defenses right before you hammer him with yours. Is like at the moment to have the best chance at resisting as he can.
But
So
what
it's-
would you do against Spirit Guardians, which is just a wisdom save, other than get out of the way? You can't prepare for Spirit
So
Guardians.
Spirit Guardians is not about dodging out of the way. It's you resisting the attack.
That's what I
from
mean.
the
Psychic
How does he have advantage on something resisting when it has nothing to do with him expecting?
He knows exactly when he's going to get hit by one of these things. He knows how it's going to target him, and he prepares his mental and spiritual defenses as best
But
he
it's
can.
a magic defense. It's not a mental defense.
It's
But
not-
the wisdom saving throw against Spirit Guardians is essentially abstracting. You're about to get attacked by a spirit that is going to attack your soul to something like
it's like
going to-
Elven. He just has Elven accuracy. He just has advantage on every single thing because he chooses that he wins it.
He has advantage on
He
everything.
just has extra information.
Yeah, he makes the best decision possible.
This
in every
makes
scenario.
no sense to me. Like, you can't know that a wisdom save is coming and
So-
then be ready for a wisdom save, and then suddenly you're not able to, like, you suddenly succeed a wisdom save.
So the problem with D&D is we're abstracting a bunch of things, but let's think about it this way. Let's think about Spirit Guardians, okay? When someone gets attacked by Spirit Guardians, they get a wisdom saving throw. What are we deciding with that wisdom saving throw?
If they take damage.
Why are we deciding that?
Because it's an area... Why are you talking to me like I'm dumb?
I'm trying to work through my logic with you step by step.
And
I'm
your
not-
logic hasn't been working.
I'm not even close to my point. So, they make a wisdom saving throw. That must mean there's something you can do to resist the attack, right?
No, it just means the rules say you take a saving throw because it's just something that happens to you.
But
You take half damage either way.
the rules are abstracting some sort of competition going on. Right? When you make a dexterity saving throw, it is abstracting you dodging out of the way and finding somewhere to tuck away or tuck yourself so you take as little damage as possible. Right? Which means there's some way you can react that helps you avoid that damage. Same with Spirit Guardians. There's some way that you can react or prepare yourself or fight back against Spirit Guardians where you're still going to get hurt, but you resist it a little bit.
By moving out of the way, you physically can't resist the magic. It's
do,
magic damage.
If
it's
it was
not,
move out of the way,
it's
it would be a
not
dexterity
force
saving throw.
damage. It's not a sword coming at you. It's magic damage that always hits you,
Yeah.
even if you succeed or not.
But that's the same with Fireball. You still take half damage on Fireball whether you succeed or not.
Yeah, so how does he have advantage on things like that when you just take the damage
So, like,
anyways,
a
which means you're not
fireball-
avoiding anything?
Fireball's a better example. So, for example, he could see, okay, the fireball's coming over here. He could turn and curl himself so that his face and his body is tucked away and the fireball only hits his back. He still gets hurt,
Yeah.
but he has the idea of where it's going so he can lessen the damage.
Okay, so it works for things that come at him, but how does it work for things that don't come at him that just affect him?
That's what I'm saying about Spirit Guardians is we don't in D&D decide, okay, here's where Fireball's going to hit the most, here's where it's not.
Yes, we do. We choose who it's going to hit, how many people it's going to hit, and everything.
What I'm saying is if you've been hit by Fireball, we don't choose, okay, where are you hiding from Fireball? And if you choose right, you take half damage. We roll a dexterity saving throw to see how quickly and how well you react to take half damage. The same is what we do with Spirit Guardians. We say, okay, you're going to get attacked by a ghost. We're not going to ask, what part of your body do you, prepare your mental defenses against? We just say, roll a wisdom saving throw, and that's how well you manage to fight off this ghost attacking your wisdom or your soul. So...
But it does damage anyways.
Same with Fireball.
So if he has precognition, then he just wouldn't take any damage.
No, he still takes damage.
Because he's known to step out of it and not be there when it comes for
Well,
him.
he's got to be somewhere. He's got to occupy some space, right?
No.
And be with the way D&D...
He has a sword, he doesn't have to be anywhere near you.
Well, yeah, if he attacks with a sword from far away, then you can never hit him. But once he gets close to you, even with precognition, if he's decided to show up, he's physically there, you can hit him. He just has advantage. So if you succeed on the saving throw against Spirit Guardians, you take half damage. He has a better chance of taking half damage. He also knows what sort of abilities you might use. So if he knows, because he has precognition, that you have a 1-2 KO that's guaranteed to kill him, he just won't show up. But he shows up because he thinks he has a chance, or even a good chance, at beating you. He just has a better odds than somebody who doesn't know what's about to happen of resisting any effect that comes his way, because he can make the best possible choice among the ones that he has available to him.
Well, what choice would you make to avoid Spirit Guardians, which is just something that gets put on you?
That's because D&D uses saving throws to abstract you resisting the spirits. Instead of saying, how do you resist the spirits? How do we decide whether the way you resisted worked or not? It says, how strong is your will? Roll to see how good you are at resisting the spirits. So he, unlike somebody who just has a spirit attacking him, knows how it's going to attack him, what best way he can resist, what part of his attention is going to be needed to resist it, so he has a better chance than your average person of resisting the influences of the spirit. But D&D is always abstracting your resistance into saving throws instead of asking questions like, where do you hide? How do you hide? Because then we have to decide whether you're right or not, right? Otherwise, everyone's answer is like, oh, Fireball, there's nowhere to hide. I tuck up as good as possible. That's the best choice available to me, so I must take half damage. Because, well, were you quick enough to do that? We'll just make a dexterity saving throw because there's some element of luck involved. He still has that element of luck. He just has less element of luck because he knows exactly what's going to happen next. That's how precognition works.
Yeah, it's dumb.
You're allowed to think that. And he's making his saving throw.
Okay.
So he has a 25.
Silver barbs.
Okay. He has a 17.
Okay, he fails.
He is going to use a legendary resistance to succeed instead.
Okay.
Womp womp.
I travel back through my fire to where I was going. I retreat.
Are you leaving your flames burning at the storm?
No, the flames are gone.
Okay. As you go up and you cast this against him, and you vanish back to your fire. Sylvie, you waste a number of their spell slots, but they do eventually burn you out of spell slots.
Yeah, because mine's an 8th and theirs is like a 3rd.
Yeah. And they brought 3 people.
He's such a pussy.
Yeah.
He's like a threat.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight this guy.
Someone's trying to get rid of swords.
Wizards aren't OP, guys. It's just like foreseeing god of storm still needs wizards to help him solve his problems.
So here's what
Garbage.
Yeah.
I'm meeting with him after. Hey guys, I think what we should do is I should do my whole flame thing. But I think
You fucking attack him again?
Yeah, every time the storm comes.
So he keeps saying he'll kill you. Eventually he will, and I'll be sad.
Okay.
Don't want me to
Here's
be
what
sad.
I'm thinking. I put my fire thing up. I go, we pick a place we want to fight him. I hang out at that place. He's going to come to me.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So where do we want to fight him?
Really away from people.
Okay.
Away from water. We can't avoid storms.
Yes, water, and yeah.
Okay. Do we want to fight him on like that hill?
There isn't air.
What do we do?
Yeah, good point.
What's a place, any places around clouds where we can fight him that aren't like a bunch of people?
So he spends most of his time on Glass Mountain, which doesn't have a ton of people. There's plenty of forests.
It's
There's
like a secret layer,
swamplands.
though.
So mostly forest
Beware.
swamplands or a random patch of highway would be kind of your options.
Okay.
I made the ears.
Guys, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Do we want to prep a place of ground to try to fight him?
Sure.
I don't know if you guys have anything you can do for that kind of stuff.
Nope.
No, I can surprise him because he won't know I'm coming.
Okay.
That's my big trick in the book,
What
is
did
that
you-
I can just be there.
Didn't you do a thing to the hub to make it better against certain creatures? Could you do that to ground where we want to fight him? Is he a creature we can be better at fighting?
No, he's
Giants.
he's just a humanoid giant.
Oh yeah. Totally normal.
Yeah, he's totally normal with his all-seeing eye,
Yeah.
his ability to eat storms, his ability to make sure everyone around him dies a painful, horrible death.
So what is
Extremely normal job. Although it is normal for storm giants to have precognition, and he's actually worse at it than most storm giants.
because he wasn't raised by them, because all of them died.
Yep.
So, chat, his backstory is actually pretty fucking tragic.
For him.
We're really shitting on him, but he is hot and tragic. It's like he thought his whole clan abandoned him, but they just were trying to save him, and then they all died trying to save him, and then he was living in the world that they hated him and never wanted to see him again. So he's like, I'm an emo teenager, and his mom in the afterlife is rolling around. She's like, I literally saved your life!
And all he wants to do is wipe out a continent, maybe two, and then he'll just move on.
Whole continent. No, he got frozen in ice by his mother to try to protect him. A tragic, intriguing backstory. Yeah. No, he got sailed away, and then thousands of years later, the ice that he was in started getting used as like a treasure by some people. And then when he melted out of it, they took him in as one of their own. And then that whole group of newfound family got wiped out. And he's been on his own ever since.
He's a death's omen.
Yeah, and he wants to become a god, and all he knows is that if he ascends to become a god, he can't see what happens anymore, and the little bit he can get is that it does not look good. So, yeah, he's trying to become a god and make a storm that might wipe out country or four.
Maybe.
And we just have to.
We just have to be
dicks,
there.
huh?
Yeah, you assholes!
Yeah, we're
Trying to
the
survive
really
and
big
be a god.
we're the really big meanies that don't want him to destroy
Hi, Alex.
everything we love.
Nice to see you.
How good are the people
Hi,
in
Alex.
these countries anyway? You know.
Yeah, exactly. We get some good ones and bad
Maybe
ones
they
at the
deserve
wash
it.
at the
Maybe
end.
they deserve it.
Yeah.
You know.
At the end, it'd be a wash. So you guys are plotting a
What
location.
in The Sims is he playing? Like, what version of Sims God mode is he? Like,
Tornado.
Jackie,
Tornado,
are you
tornado.
Wogros?
No, she'd be controlling Wogros. She's like, I just feel like wiping out this content for some reason. She's like, yeah, because I took the ladder out of the pool.
Yeah. I flirted with the Grim Reaper so that my mom could come back. The other
Backstory: his parents died in a pool that had no way out.
so good.
So, it sounds like you guys are gearing up to take the fight to Wogros.
I don't know.
If you want to,
Like-
as you're talking about, lure him to a location, you can. Either that, he can ordinarily be found at the Glass Mountain and occasionally at the Thunderblade sect. So if you wanted to go to him, those are your two best spots, unless you want to wait until he's traveling and try to ambush him on his travels.
I don't think we try to.
It's difficult because he can see things coming.
I don't think we try to take him to Glass Mountain or at the Thunderblade.
We also can't lure him unless,
No,
like
we
you said.
absolutely can.
Well, if he could see everything, then he knows it's a trap.
Yeah, but what is he going to do? Just let me sit there and block his storm?
Yeah, he would need to react somehow. He will have perfect information on everything except what Sylphie is directly interfering with. The thing that is your best weapon is Barry. So if Sylphie is doing something that makes it so that Barry's choices are up to her, he will not be able to see what Sylphie is deciding for Barry, which is your best bet to stop him from seeing that, oh, if I go there, I lose my sword.
So if we have Sylphie giving Barry instructions on when to sever the sword, he can't see it.
He will not be able to see whatever Sylvie is like directly involved in. So if Sylvie is deciding when Barry shows up, how he acts, and when he attacks, and whether or
I
not
can speak
he
directly to his
severs the
head
sword,
too.
then he will not be able to see whether the sword gets severed.
So that's what we're saying is Sylphie is going to give Barry a cue on when to come in and sever the sword.
Yeah.
So he can't see that.
And
So who cares? Who
I
cares
can
if we
speak-
draw him in? He can see everyone else.
I can speak into his head too, so it's not even like you could hear me.
Yeah, you are going to have to be very involved with what Barry is up to. There is a certain level where he will just be able to see that I don't know what happens here, but at the end of it, I'm down a sword. So you will have to be very involved.
How do I do that? What are you putting on me? This feels like a great responsibility that
The
you
main-
decided I need to do.
The main important point is there has to be some chance you tell Barry not to sever the sword. In which case, he cannot see whether the sword gets severed or not. So there needs to be some parameters under which you would tell Barry not to sever the sword, so that is uncertain.
You roll a
So
one.
no, this is what basically what I would say is we do the same thing where I put the fire, I leave, I travel over or whatever to where we could do it by the coast too. It wouldn't really matter that much.
I like the away from water idea.
Sure. Okay. So Sylvie, this is what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna set up my fire thing, and then we're gonna teleport away. You're gonna have to come with me to set up the fire thing.
Is there something mechanical that would have to be involved with
What
something
if
not
I
knowing
I-
it?
Bless on it. He casts his fire thing and I cast his spell on it so he can't see the fire thing we cast.
That will fuck with it. Yeah, that will mess with it.
Because I'm casting a spell directly integrating into it how it be.
I think
It
we
gets
also.
weird,
I
but
think
that
we,
will help.
I think we also like
I
it's kind
have
of
an
an
idea.
out of character thing. Want to be careful with how much we mess with stuff, so the Wogros feels like he knows what's happening instead of being weirded out that he doesn't.
So I
Right.
have an idea for that, guys. If you
Yeah.
let me finish. I'm going to cast the fire thing. Runa's going to come with me. We're going to teleport to the area way away where we were, where we've set up. Me, Sylphie is going to go with Barry and is going to hide in the area close to, but where she's not visible, with Barry. All of us are going to be there. I'm going to have my fire spell channeled. His options are leave me be and continue to do his thing, or come get me. Every time I've done the fire thing, he's come to me. The thing that I would tell Sylphie is, if he stays away and sends his sword, we cut it. If he shows up directly with himself and his sword together, we don't.
Yeah.
So that gives us that
if it-
gives her the option where she's like, okay, Barry. Barry doesn't know.
Yeah, it's a
So
don't grab
Barry
the
doesn't-
sword unless there's a specific
Barry doesn't know
parameter.
the outcome. Barry doesn't know the he doesn't know the thing, like he doesn't know what am I trying to say? He doesn't know the variables.
So here's the important.
Barry's been told to sit,
But it depends on what Wogros does, and
No,
therefore he can see what happens.
but Barry doesn't. He can see Barry's future, but Barry doesn't know what his future is. Barry knows that I am going to sever a sword or I'm not. Barry doesn't know anything about what constitutes him going out to. So therefore, Barry can't know. Okay, if this happens, I'm doing this. If this, he just knows. If I'm
Don't get
told,
it.
I go.
Yeah. So here's the
So
important.
it puts Sylphie more in the flux of it.
Here's the mechanical part. You will have to choose some criteria under which you don't choose to cut the sword. You cannot change your mind, or the whole thing breaks, because we'll have to retcon. So if you decide if Wogros shows up in person, we're not cutting the sword. That means no matter what happens, if Wogros shows up in person, you cannot cut the sword.
So what if we do this?
So I have no agency.
No.
You need to decide some criteria
The agency is
if you
here,
will respect.
right? The
This
agency
is
is
the
The
here.
criteria.
agency has to happen before it. I have no agency after it has been sentenced.
You have to
That's the
follow
only way the
whatever
precognition can
criteria.
So
work, right?
what if we do it like
Right.
this? We do not. We'll have two categories. Okay, the category where we do not cut, and the category where we do cut.
Mhm.
Okay. Now they're not a given 1/done. The problem is if Wogros shows up with his sword and never leaves his sword or never sends his sword away, we don't cut.
Okay.
But if Wogros sends his sword or at some point leaves his sword, we take the opportunity and we cut.
I think we literally make it a dice roll.
No, why
So
does
what
it have to be
Dan
a
is trying-
dice?
I think it works really well if Sylphie wants to cut the sword, roll a d20. On a 1, you don't.
No, but that
And it
doesn't.
becomes super likely to work, and technically always possible for it not to, so Wogros can never see it. And it's the most likely that we get to choose when we do it anyway. Worst case, we wait another round and she rolls again.
That would technically work. Dan's plan would also work, but if Wogros starts killing you all with his sword in his hand, you can't change your mind.
Yeah, you could also make it a d100. No, on a 1, you don't do it, right? Like, as long as there's any % chance, he won't be able to see
Okay,
what
so
happens.
we just have we have it like this. Sylphie rolls a d20. 1 means that they do not go.
Yeah.
Anything other than a 1 means that Sylphie makes the choice whether he goes or not. That way there's a variability of him going or not going.
And there is a non-zero chance that you go the whole fight without ever cutting, so that would technically work.
Okay, but
It's
so what I'm saying
very
is
close to 0.
just-
Because
So
it's not 0.
so
but it's not zero.
2 through 19, she makes the decision.
2 through 20.
2 through 20, she makes the decision. 1, he doesn't go.
Does
We
it
do
work?
that every round.
Yeah.
That works. There is a
If she rolls
non-zero
1
chance
every
that it
single
never
round,
happens.
then it might not happen. Otherwise, it could happen.
You okay with that, Sylvie?
You guys can roll. This is your guys' plan.
So Sylphie
No,
will have
we're
to-
giving
like
you-
the character will have to physically roll the
You're
dice.
telling me what to do and then telling me I have agency. This is
Well,
what I'm getting.
okay,
So it's fine. This can be the plan, but I don't want anything to do with it. You guys can have all of the cards.
Okay.
Do we need to maybe just have a player conversation here? Because I don't want to do this if you're not having fun or involved. Like I'm totally out.
We can take a break and chat. So, folks, it's 9:19 anyways. So we're gonna take our 3-minute break. We're gonna run some ads. We're gonna chat about this, and then we'll see
Sorry,
y'all.
when we're talking
very soon.
and collaborating, we're
Hey guys.
Hello, everybody.
I got you. It's okay.
So we discussed the main issues where it felt like it was taking away the agency, and that it put it all on Runa to choose the right moment. The good thing about having people who know a bunch about precognition because their biggest, baddest enemy does it, and having someone who can avoid it, is there are ways to deal with that. So the current plan we came to is the group is going to decide together when the right moment to send Barry out is, and then Sylphie is going to physically roll a dice, which dropping something is part of your movement action. So she's going to roll, and we settled on D100, and if she gets a 1, she can't send Barry out that round. It has to roll again next round. If she gets anything else, then Barry is free to follow the group's
It's
instructions.
the craziest thing.
Yeah, we were just talking like, oh, this feels kind of cheap, but it's like we did have a whole campaign of you guys learning about precognition, almost dying a couple of times because of it, and somebody chose their gift from a god to be not seen by precognition. So,
well, and she's going to give him the direction telepathically directly into his head from her. So
yeah, no, this is a lot of build up going into this D100 that Sylvie's going to have on the ground.
I feel a little bit like his BBEG.
Yep.
You know?
You are You
Like,
are,
he wanted me dead so bad that he had to tell me he was gonna kill me and then
Oh.
accidentally didn't even kill me. He didn't even get away with it. He's like, I'm gonna kill you, you're my biggest threat. I'm such a threat I didn't die.
Mhm.
I'm such a threat I got, it worked out. And then here I am. He can't see me. I have a lot of greater invisibility now. I can speak directly in the head so he can't hear me. I'm invisible.
You were built for this moment.
I'm gonna
No, I didn't. You were built
I'm
for this.
gonna commission a beautiful 100-sided stone, all decorated with Philippines colors and snakes.
Probably should get more than one in case she does. God forbid, fail the 1% chance.
Okay, there's one really cool one, and then like 3 backup ones.
Here's what I'm thinking, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that when the storm comes, we have a preset location that we've decided. The location really isn't that important. I'm thinking like an open area that doesn't have a bunch of trees. That's kind of out of the beaten path where we can just have an area. Barry's going to be hidden.
Yeah.
Right. So Barry is going to be like tucked in a little hole somewhere off to the side, out of line of sight.
Right.
Sylphie, all of you guys are going to be in the clearing. I don't need the clearing. All I need is for you guys to have a fire.
Sophie will need to be with Barry or he's not hidden.
Okay, Sylphie will need to be with Barry, so he's hidden.
I have teleportation and shit. It's not. I have cloak of dimension door.
Yeah.
I have gloves of teleportation.
You have to be the one, like, with Barry and getting into the fight. So
That's fine. So what I wanted to do, Barry can be with like Sylphie and Barry can be together. That's no problem. I don't want Sylphie to come with me actually, because if she teleports me, it kind of breaks the chain. I'm going to make a scroll of fire stride.
Okay.
Okay. There, you guys are going to have a fire in the camp.
If Sylvie teleports all of us in, he won't know that other people will be there.
So he can teleport all of you there. Is what I'm saying. She can teleport all of you
because
there.
it's up to her when we show up. He will have no idea that we can.
So just Sylphie takes you guys there with Barry. You guys set up a fire. I know where the location is beforehand because you'll be like
in precognition, man. Sorry. I can't tell you how many hours I've spent in the car being like, wait, but that would work like that, and no, and then because I'm just thinking that you're gonna have to roll the dice about whether it's this storm or the next one too.
So basically, when I cast Fire Stride, I can see, and we've done some tests on other areas, right? We'll just say we have where somebody lights a fire. I'm sitting here with Fire Stride on the coast where I would cast my flames.
Mm-hmm.
I can see when the fire appears on my Fire Stride map when I go to cast it. Right? So when I'm with you guys and I'm about to go do the thing and you pop over and light the fire, I can see that there's a one fire off in the middle over there. And I can head to it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I cast the fire. I cast with the scroll, the Fire Stride. I go into my own fire. I leave it up.
Okay.
Right?
What's the scroll for? Why do you need the scroll?
Because I don't want to burn a fifth spell slot Fire Stride.
I was like, because if this is the same concentration, scrolls don't get around concentration. But that
when it doesn't need to, I have primacy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then I go off to the thing. He can precognition me because I cast my spell and I went to that fire. He knows where I am. My thing is sitting there. Right? So then he like if it goes like everything else, he's gonna come after me.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then he'll show up. He'll either send his sword, and if it works out, we'll send out Barry if the sword gets here by itself, or he'll come on his own and we'll fight him. And then we'll make a decision if we think it's worth it.
But every round he has the sword is a high chance of one of you dying.
Does my amulet of switcherooniness work on other people?
I believe it is just you and...
Okay. I couldn't give it to Sylphie and Barry and have Sylphie choose when to swap with Barry.
Let me take a quick read of my...
She would still need to be by Barry or else he's not hidden.
Yes, but it would be... it's not like an area thing. It's her deciding where he moves.
No, Isaac said he had to hide with him.
She'd have to be with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess technically you could do a dice thing about where Barry hides as long as one of those options is he's not there at all, but it becomes really complicated.
Yeah. I think we limit how much
chance you suddenly that 1% chance is growing when you gotta do it.
Not roll 100 times.
Exactly. Okay.
So then I also give Adalia the information. I tell Adalia that as soon as she
I believe it's just you two, but I don't have it right now.
It is like a living item that's attuned to me.
So when I give Adalia the instructions, she has, I believe she has the bonfire spell.
Yeah.
I tell her, as soon as she sees my conflagration go up, to watch it, as soon as she sees Wogros, what am I going to do here? Yeah, as soon as she sees my conflagration go up to block his storm, she counts to 5, and then she drops the bonfire.
So, you guys might run into a little bit of trouble here, given that if the way you're planning on doing this goes off, she's invisible to Wogros, with how you got her there, that fire is invisible to Wogros, you suddenly go out of his sight when you start going through it, and you have to hope that he doesn't get weirded out and cautious. You know that he is fairly arrogant.
Yeah.
I think we want to keep him
But it will get
permanent vision on Cyrus.
Yeah, so if she starts the fire well invisible because of how Silky set it up, then you go dark once you go through it. So, you might want to have a fire there started by someone who wasn't invisible to him.
Yeah.
Or that's when he gets tipped off that something's weird.
I think us.
What if we what if we plan it like we know he can see what we're doing, and he can tell that we're planning for him to see what we're doing, so he feels more confident. So we like set it up to where like Dahlia like takes the time to set up a fire, and then Jasmine makes sure she's around with Dane, and then like everyone's like hiding in the bushes and like ready to come get him. And then wait, let me finish. And it's like everyone's coming out to get him, and then he shows up and he's like, whoa, what's happening here? And then everyone's like, surprise! And then everyone attacks him like how he expects.
Mm-hmm.
And then as that happens, I start jabbing and poking, and he's like, what is this? And then Jasmine hits it up with a hit that he sees coming. So he's like, okay, I can't even focus on that little thing because there's a paladin in my face doing 1,000,000 damage.
That is a viable strategy, is to have him expecting a fight, just not expecting the real fight. I think Daniel has a hand up.
Okay. So building on your thing, I don't think it matters if he knows about everybody. I think the only thing that matters that he doesn't know about is you and Barry. I think literally we send the whole crew.
The more information we give him, the better.
We send the whole crew minus Sylphie and Barry. Yeah. Sylphie and Barry know about where they're going to hide already. We send everyone else out to the camp except for me. You guys make the fire before I do my thing. You have it all set. You guys are there. So he knows that you're there precognition. Sylphie teleports with Barry to where they're going to hide right by the thing. He doesn't know about Sylphie and Barry. I do my thing. I fire stride. I pop into camp. He can see me. He can see all of you guys. He knows that I've gone back and I'm trying to draw him into a fight. He's probably going to come take the fight. But he doesn't know that Barry and Sylphie are there to sever the sword.
Yeah, both of you greater invisibility, just randomly in a tree somewhere.
Yeah, so he expects him, the fight.
You tell Barry to go whatever
he doesn't expect the whole fight. Yeah.
My plan.
I think that's the way to go.
You and Barry are able to join when you get the dice, then he will, from Wogros' perspective, if there's some chance that you don't join the fight, he will see him killing you all, and then you can join when that.
And he still won't see it, and he'll still see him killing them all.
So, if, for instance, you do the dice thing like you're doing with Barry, on whether you join or not, so there's a non-zero chance that you stay out of it, he'll see him killing them all, and then when that very, very low chance doesn't happen, and you join, then everything goes dark the moment you start attacking. So you're just moving up the point that things go dark for him.
You're the trump card. So we do everything in knowledge that he's going to see us and knows what's up, and I'm baiting him into a fight.
Into it too.
I'm baiting him into a fight that he knows is happening.
And there's
and he knows that you guys are ready. And
I don't think there's any reason to tank this sword longer than absolutely minimum.
So I think if we get lucky, like if
one hits you, so you can't take
Runa,
it.
If the sword shows up and he's not with it, you drop it immediately unless we roll a 1%. If he shows up and by round 2 he hasn't left the sword alone, then you jump in with Barry. I just think we try to take the sword if it's alone. If he doesn't, then by round 2 or 3 you guys jump in.
We can't take the sword.
If one hits you.
No, but what I'm saying is,
no, it means if the sword's alone.
If the sword is with him by round 2 or 3, if he's still with his sword, you jump in. We don't wait.
If it's just the sword, we attack immediately.
If it's just the sword, you guys jump. Well, you roll the dice.
Why are you waiting if he's there?
Just to see if he leaves the sword alone.
If he
nukes away or sends the sword to hit somebody. I'm saying if that sword gets more than 40 feet away from him, You hit it.
I don't see the like advantage of waiting for him to leave the sword versus just cutting him off from it right away
If
anyway.
he is holding his sword, he has a lot more ability to fuck Barry up.
Yeah.
I also have more of an ability to get to the sword and send it away.
The only, like, just in my mind, the only way the sword goes 40 feet away from him is if it's cutting somebody in half 40 feet away from him. Which sucks for one of us who will be cut in half.
And have our soul taken. Because the sword steals your soul.
Okay, so here's the alternative.
The only
Turn 1, if he shows up, sword or not, we hit him. But it would depend on the
I'm
roll.
making a joke. I'm just...
Okay,
Yeah.
so literally,
I think if you don't want to risk one of you, you're going to have to risk Barry.
But if we just bring a random person...
no.
big sword like side.
But if we
That's
bring
weird.
over a big person
So-
and we
so-
like have like a whole talk about how they're gonna cut the sword and how they have this cool key severing art and they're this and they're this and they're this, me Barry would fuck off. And this person's like, what am I being paid for?
Honestly, I think we're better off to just.
It's like
A little bit rude.
it's rude. Yeah.
I think.
Of course I'm right now.
This is what Alex said. Straight down, what are you saying?
I think we're better off if we just jump him. Like, if the sword shows up on its own, we 100% take it. If not, then we just jump him. And hopefully Barry can get through in the confusion of 6 people. But I'm saying, like, we all get on him.
Yeah.
Because Barry doesn't have to be right up against him to sever it, right?
Barry has to be next to the sword.
He was like 15 or 20 feet away from the mannequin.
He does not have the Mantis's arts. He has no way of attacking from range. He is going to have to cut next to the sword.
But if we make Barry look like not a threat, then Wogros won't attack him.
So your idea right now is that he doesn't know about Barry until Barry starts doing something.
Okay,
So-
so then we prop Barry up with
Bench Dorum right on top of the sword.
Yeah.
Adalia. Like, basically, we need to hold actions. Adalia's going to have to bless him. This is going to have it after he comes out, because if we do anything beforehand, like our support
I
casters are going to have to pump Barry when it
I can
pops
cast
out.
guidance and then do Dimension Door because it's on my cloak, so I don't cast a spell from it.
Yeah. As long as you have the action economy for that.
It's a bonus action.
There you go.
Yeah, you might be better off hitting him with something that gives him advantage on attacks.
I don't have anything like
We have to
that.
get him to the sword.
Clerics don't have
Oh, I
spells
guess
that give you
Dimension Door.
advantage on attacks.
Okay,
Other than
so
Guiding Bolt.
If you give me the cloak, you can tell me to get Barry to the sword because I have.
But I have
at
to be
least-
with him, or else he's not invisible.
Well, he's not going to be right.
I like the Dimension Door idea of you popping in with him. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah. I think
I just-
I
if I'm
have
not-
the least amount to do to help him.
You just have to be with him the entire
Can you-
time. You
can
can't
you-
leave him.
Oh, no, 'cause
And I can't leave you either. We're gonna be 3 people stuck
I can
together
move
the
really
entire time.
fast.
But you
Like,
have to be
you can
with
say-
him. He has to move just as fast as you. And I have to move just as fast as you.
Well,
if
if you
I'm not
two-
with him, then he's not
If
invisible.
you two are hiding and I know where you are, you can roll your thing and tell me get Barry on the sword. I only do it after you do, so precognition works. And then I run 50 feet to Barry, Dimension Door him onto the sword.
Sure.
Then you
the
guys
only thing
do
that can
your
screw
stuff.
you up is initiative order, right? Like if it's you, Wogros, then you, Wogros gets an attack in there. Right?
However
That's the
we're
only thing
gonna
that
do
can mess with that plan.
Turn 1, we're going to dump him on the
We
sword.
got inspiration. You choose who the inspiration goes to, and it should be me.
Okay.
It should be Barry.
I would vote Barry, yeah. Or Runa, yeah.
I think it's within the rules for me to get inspired.
No, your inspirations are negatives on the characters. Remember, the inspiration for us is we get an
Yeah.
extra d20. The inspiration for you is they get a negative d20.
Are you sure you don't want to inspire Wogros right now?
Got it.
I don't think there's any way we can do
begged.
this that's like
I begged, I
foolproof.
pleaded, got on my knees,
No,
got the
and it would be
inspiration.
boring if it was.
Yeah.
So I think we're fine. I think we literally pile it on him turn 1.
Yeah.
Or as soon as you think it works out, we'll pile it on him, we'll hit him hard. We have enough stuff that I think we can avoid 1 or 2 attack. Like, we have enough things we can do to stop 1 or 2 attacks.
He hates you the most.
I
So
can
we
also
can
set
bang
up
on
Holy
that.
Aura or something. So you guys get max healing the entire time.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I can probably take a hit from the sword.
You cannot.
What is the sword hit with?
Oh, well, as long as it misses you, you're fine.
Well, no. Tell me what the
It's a
sword
one
hits
hit.
with for damage.
It's like power word kill.
Well,
Yeah.
no, but explain to me the damage.
The effect is if the sword hits you, you die. If he can do it once per round, and Wogros can make it a blow of slaying, and if the sword hits you, you die.
That's how my mom died. Otherwise, she would
That's
not have
how-
died to that
That's
sword.
how
She's
he
a
took
level.
out a legendary cleric, the hero of Raylan.
Okay, so
Level
there's no
20.
damage to it.
There's no
And
damage.
it's once per round, no reroll.
No, we'll just
Yeah, no,
So
like
it can
he,
miss, but it cannot not
he
kill
killed
you.
someone very impressive with one hit.
yeah. No, your mother was not someone to fuck with.
She's a level 20 cleric with access to every spell ever. And he just one hits her, yeah.
Yeah. Alex is fair enough to Ram. So then I think the last question remaining is to decide whether it's Sylphie who's moving with Barry or you. Sylphie has to be hiding with Barry, but
Yeah.
who is trying to get
So
Barry?
I'm gonna be honest. If Sylphie's with Barry pre-hand and she can see, Sylphie can just dimension door them both right onto the thing, and you don't have to run and leave.
The only reason I volunteer myself is because I have no other ability to make Barry more likely to hit, whereas she has every cleric spell.
Yeah.
So her action is way more valuable to get Barry to hit more likely than mine is.
Okay.
Luckily, Dimension Door is a bonus action. And it doesn't cast a spell slot for me.
You should also. Does anyone have Mirror Image as a spell they can cast? Because they should make scrolls of it for all of us.
What?
Voice crack?
Okay, so hold on.
We know Ty.
What if I give Barry my Cape of the Mountebank?
One thing I will tell you that you would know about precognition
That
is
doesn't matter.
there is like an 80% chance that he can just ignore mirror image given his precognition. So
That's a good point.
yeah, like Sylphie would definitely work on it. Would maybe work on you because magic gets a little fucky. Like it might work on you, but with the
I
way
can
you
get
know how
one.
precognition works, there's also a very non-zero chance that he.
What if we get Barry one?
We're in the same thing. It's like better to have it than not, but there's a very high likelihood that he can ignore
So,
mirror
but guys, the solution to the problem is we give him my Cape of the Mountebank.
So I think the main question is does Sylphie have a more useful action
Seems
she can
mean.
make? Is there a spell that Sylphie can cast that will make him more likely to hit that
I
she
could
needs an
cast
action to cast?
Yeah,
Guiding
bless.
Bolt. Guiding Bolt would give him
Guiding
advantage.
Bolt. Yeah, you could guiding
Bless,
bolt
I
the
thought
thing.
Adalia was
Yeah.
doing. So it wouldn't
Well,
matter if
Bless-
I added Bless.
Adalia could. Adalia really wants to be inspiring. That's a
She can do
detail.
both.
She can do both.
Okay, so she's inspiring and blessing. What we have, Holy Aura, Holy. Like there was, I'm pretty sure
Holy
there
Aura
was
I'd have to
something
set
that
up
gave
before.
us.
The other thing to think about is if we're making Barry invisible, things require sight. Like, Bless, you can't cast on someone you can't see.
Well, the invisible soul. Well, no, because hold on. We need to know if precognition fucks with invisibility.
So
Well, he
the
won't be
way
able-
precognition interacts with invisibility is he cannot see you. Once you are going to do something that would give away your position, he knows where you're going to be at that moment. Right? So if you're planning to be invisible and stab him in the back, he knows you're going to be behind him, turns around and stabs. Right? But he physically can't see you. Right? Until you do something that he can see coming. If you're walking along and leaving footprints that he's going to see when he's there, he's going to know beforehand where you're going to be when.
Okay, but does he know? Does he have disadvantage if you're invisible?
For the most part, no.
Do we have advantage to hit him?
Yes. But you have disadvantage from
Very
his
good for
precognition.
Barry.
So it makes it a straight roll.
Makes it a straight roll.
So it doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
It gets
So we
advantage.
don't care about advantage then. We
Well,
care about inspiration and bless.
if
We care about
she
pluses.
can hit this thing with a
Guiding Bolt.
guiding bolt, then it will be a straight roll instead of disadvantage for him.
But Barry's invisible, that would also be us.
Right, but then you can't cast stuff on him.
Okay, so you're guiding bolting and
Depends on the timing of things, because he can use the spell after. So he gets HP, blessed, and
Maybe that's time.
inspired, and then turn invisible.
We
But
just have to-
people-
that would all
people
have to
just
happen
hold
in the
their-
beginning of
people-
the fight because they only last
If
a
it's
you-
minute.
hard because we have to time when Wogros
if he
gets there.
rolls it lower, well, he's coming out when Wogros is coming. We can hold our stuff and hit him with it.
It sounds to me like your guys' best plan so far is that you're moving Barry so that you can guiding bolt.
I can guiding bolt either way.
Everybody. Well, you can't guiding bolt if you use your action to dimension door.
It's not my action. It is a bonus action. I have told you guys this. It doesn't.
Dimension door is an action.
Because it says bonus action, I think.
I don't
Oh.
think so.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a spell or it's an ability.
I'm pretty sure Dimension Door is an action.
As an action.
So yeah, so if I think it was in fucking Bless that was a bonus action or something. But yeah, so if you
Sanctuary?
Yeah,
so
I'm not teleporting them.
yeah, so if you're using your action for that,
So you have to.
you're doing the teleport, and then we've got the Inspire and the Bless.
Why don't we just give it to Barry? Why didn't Barry just teleport?
Because he needs his action to attack.
Yeah.
And ideally, someone should even haste him, so he has 2.
So it sounds like
None of us have haste.
I do.
Okay, so
there's one flaw in the plan: is that Bless is an action, so she's going to inspire him.
But she can inspire with a bonus action.
So she can do both.
that's why we're doing. Bards have always inspired with a bonus action, Isaac.
Yeah. The inspiration and the bless.
You know, unused.
Confused because you were going to bless the dimension.
You know, unused.
She should also inspire Sylphie to hit with her guiding bolt.
You know how you know how unuseful it is. Okay, it's gone.
You know how unuseful it is.
The thought's gone.
Oh, damn it!
I repeated it 3 times, and then that's all I had.
Sorry. Right. It sounds like.
Okay, no, I got it. You know how unuseful it is for a bard to have an action to inspire? Okay, use your entire action to play a little song. You don't have enough spells to do any bonus actions, and there's no actual useful bonus action spell you can do, so...
To give someone a
little jig.
chance of hitting.
Give it a little jig. Yeah, it's like little Gideon in Gravity Falls in the cage, just...
Yeah.
This is my whole action, guys!
Sounds like first edition D&D.
Guys, this is my whole action!
Right. So we have a plan. We're going to choose some clearing with a bonfire being set, and we're going to choose maybe the next storm.
Why don't we go to why don't we go to Tower Lady?
What for?
That's too far away. Yeah, she's.
I just like her a lot.
Yeah, she's great. She's very fun.
I'll do anything to be around her.
So we have a plan.
Yeah.
The location is not something to sweat. And we're doing this on the next storm.
By the way, Tower Lady is actually a tower with a spirit that is inhabiting. She's not a lady. There's no physical body.
The tower does have boobs.
Okay.
Leaving?
Yeah, he's gonna go. And so are we. That's where we're gonna end.
Yeah.
We'll come back next session to you guys executing your plan to ambush Wogros.
And I'll have that stream inspiration because you gave it at the end of the session.
All right. See you later, guys. This is Adventure Corp. We do D&D every Wednesday or every Monday from 6 to 10 Mountain Standard Time. If you can't watch us on Twitch, it's the best place while we're streaming. You can also catch our past videos on YouTube. And if you can't watch it all, you can listen to us wherever you find podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Audible. And most importantly, get on our fucking Discord. I've said it 18 times, okay? I'm going to write a letter to your mom. But have a good night, guys. We're going to raid into somebody now.
Or are we? It's Easter. It was Easter. Everyone have a good Easter. He's
we're gonna hop on out of here.
We're gonna hop on out of here. We're gonna go to the next Easter basket.
All right, folks.
We're gonna bounce.
Signing off. We'll see y'all next time. We are gonna raid. Stick around for that. Love y'all. Goodbye.